Oh my gosh. Ugh. Hello, Sunny. Hello, Lala. How are you guys doing? I'm blessed and highly favored, I hope. This is gonna be a different kind of read. Not really, but I don't know. I don't know why I just said that. The energy is already weird. Essence. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Now I'm really gonna start blushing. Yes. Indeed. Indeed, Lala. Indeed. Okay, I see what the Most High is doing here. Okay, the Most High showed me something in order to make things just slightly easier for me because I'm not tired, but I'm like more. If you were in that member's life, I'm way more relaxed than I was earlier today. Uh, I finally let my head down. I'm just trying to let my head down. I'm just trying to let my. If you gave me a. Wait. If I gave you my heart, would you throw it away? Was that really, 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 really? That's Kendrick Lamar and Sir. Oh, that sounds fire. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, so I don't know. Could be a time of relaxing for you guys. Could have been one of those, just one of those days that a girl goes through. It could have been. Oh, what's up, Anza? Everybody who came in before I was talking, you guys are just falling in. So again, hello everybody. Blessed and highly favored. We're back. Um, I already kind of know what this is a little bit. There's one card. I don't. Let's just see what it is. So there's a backfire going on in the energy as we speak. Okay, wait. Let me flesh this out. And I feel like you have so much to say. I feel like someone's lost someone they've. It's just like someone's attempts to manipulate somebody have potentially failed, and now a person knows that they're better off without them. This could be this could be a mother-father dynamic, father-mother. Oh, and okay, so a person is like behind the scenes. In the public, everything is like falling apart for someone. This magician in the reverse. What they're trying to do behind the scenes is heal a situation. I feel like it's like an implosion here. They can't heal this situation through, let's say, like what they want is like they think that they can get someone if they think that if they sleep with someone they can get back in there, but someone is again now they're like head is not in the clouds, their feet are on solid ground, they're very grounded. Like they're doing a lot better without this person, or they're doing well without this person or something like this. And so now it's like manipulation is the only thing this person has left, but the situation to them it seems hopeless. They're trying to convince this person that they have the keys to their healing with this. I don't know what that is. Like it won't work. It just something someone would like not want at all. Like it looks so crazy. It's I don't know if I offered you. It's like okay, I have the keys to your healing right here. I promise you. All you have to do is give this porcupine a bear hug. It's like something like that. It's like something so weird and like painful, and like it's like someone's like oh hells no, and the person knows like they don't have anything, or this is like I don't know if this is like an extension of their aura. It's like a person feels like that, like going near this person or even going next to you is like, oh hells no, I'm super turned off, and it's like again, I get this prickly feeling. And then imagine the porcupine had like the little tips of the spines had like a little bit of electricity or something on it. It's like a even before I get there, I feel "Ugh," something like that. So in the like, but someone is like they lost on Wall Street today. Like their stock. This could be like reputation. This could be finances. Because the person who's better off without them is leaving with all the money, right? Someone is like failing at the stock market, or again they failed, they suffered some kind of like public things went down, but the Queen of Pentacles here, they want this, they're trying to get this person back. This person has the money or the accounts or can give them a loan or whatever that looks like. But the Queen of Pentacles in the present moment is focusing on herself and like what she's got going on. And like I said, if there's a child involved, a young child involved, she's focusing on that. She's already secure. She's gonna be okay, and she has like a little good luck charm. There's someone else or another energy here that like she's good. That does turn her on. That she doesn't see. I don't know. It's like a very fast moving energy. But this is her. Oh wow! And then this is the person that like red pilled her. That this is the person that this is the person that showed her that she was inside some type of manipulation. This Queen of Pentacles. Um, and so she's still in contact with whoever that person is, but it's like discreetly or on the low, or they're very like they're a very hard energy to catch in like in the Queen of Pentacles energy. But they could be like solid communication, and they could be even this could even be like an affair with this. She has a tiny there's a tiny white rabbit in her energy that's like hip to this manipulation. And like the main reason why, again, someone wants to like pet a rabbit, who would want to hug this porcupine or whatever it is with electric quills, right? That turns you off or causes you pain or whatever that looks like. Okay, but I'm telling you the truth. Like I said, I kind of knew something like that would come out. We're gonna just in case that was just in case someone needed to know, because it's like on a broader scale, right? It's like, oh look at that! Okay, I saw the boss. So yeah, they're definitely tapped in with someone else, or again, they're definitely the person that this person needs. They have the resources or the materials that person needs to save their stock from going completely through the floor. But whether that'll become a reality for them or not is like who knows. We'll see. All right, so now I'm just gonna get some regular. Let me see something here. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. All right. Yeah. So, just making sure. I saw some susness. Or I thought I did. Anyway, now we're gonna pull cards for real. That could have been just a side message. I kind of knew that something like that would come out. Would come out. Let's see what's really going on. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well, keep on pushing. You got somebody here spinning. Again, someone. This could be a lot of people just completely exposed in your energy. Again, you're behaving in an above board manner, and you're like minding your business and going after the things that you want. No, no, it's like you've had a significant breakthrough in the way you communicate with the Most High, or something like this, right? Or the way you communicate with your spirit team, or even the way you manifest as this hierophant. It could even be the more and more you do that. I don't know. I don't feel like it's one person. Queen of Wands reverse. Four of Cups. I don't feel like it's one person. Four of Cups. Uh, Four of Cups upright and Ace of Cups in the reverse. I don't feel like it's just one person. But I feel like you give off this right now. You're giving off this feeling or this aura of like minding your business, focusing on like whatever it is that you're doing, right? And you could have any number of things that you're working on. I feel like you're again you're because you're in a sort of you're in an environment that you're not really, or you should be having a lot of difficulty in, right? Like you shouldn't be ready for whatever this is, but every day it's coming off as like you're tailor made actually for, again, whatever program that you're carrying out right now. It's like you're tailor made for it, but to other people it seems like it's more difficulty than you can handle. But and it's making other people seem look counterproductive, not counterproductive, but like not productive at all, or enough time is going by, people are like, there's like exposure here. People are exposed as it's like you're the busy worker bee and they're just the wasp. Again, they're just here for a season. And then by the end of the season, when they know it's almost over and there's nobody left to mate with, you didn't make any honey, you didn't really serve a purpose. Again, you could just wow out and sting somebody. You could just have an outburst here, go again, crash out, go crazy, whatever, for whatever reason. It's like something like that. And then there's you again diligently at the hive, or again, or flying further away from the hive than a little worker bee should be, and again coming back every day, you're still getting the job done. It's like, oh wow, oh you're safe, yeah. It's like, then there's something here, yeah, exactly, with this hierophant and the six of cups, like very much like this busy bee, like pollinating all the flowers, spreading this like vibe, or I know what I'm saying, like or this is like manifesting as this hierophant, like being like people having this experience with this hierophant. So it's like, and it's this is you like sort of getting out of your way and realizing that like you can do this, like you can do this transformation, or you can maintain this vibration, right? So it's like you might wake up one day, like you might wake up in the morning and you're just like, you're one way, you're getting ready, but when you get ready to face the day, it's like this higher frequency, higher vibration. It's like you just walk around like that. You're not like, I don't know, it's just like not being afraid to show your superpowers or the other side of you or something like that. Like, let's call it the other side of you right now. There is like a super transformation from a page of wands to the hierophant. It's like eight of swords in the reverse. It's like you're wondering like, can I do this, or should I do this all the time, or is it safe to like just be like this? And it's like, yeah, it is. Like it's a sort of difficult transformation at first to always. This way it's giving like superhero vibes a little bit. And again, male or female, no genders here. It's giving like the Superman first fighting crime in like those weird outfits, or Spider-Man when he doesn't have the suit yet. And it's like, yeah, it's like now you're like used to going out and fighting crime. Now it's like you need like a real suit and a real identity, and you gotta start showing up as Spider-Man all over the city. And Jonah Jameson finna hate you, and Mary Jane finna wonder where you are, and like all the things. Like you're like, could this be my life now? And it's like, yeah, and like that's what I'm saying. It's like a little bit of, it's like it's hard to still a little bit hard to accept it, right? You're not trapped in your head, but you're getting out of it, but there's still like a little bit of fog. It's like, or even, I can't believe I like ever doubted myself, or like again the total releasing of apprehension around all of this is crazy right here. And yeah, and it's like, and feeling a little bit like you've been betraying yourself even by like dumbing yourself down or not doing this, or even it's like it's getting ridiculous wearing this costume, and like, okay, but I need a real, again, like Superman mom about to make him a suit, and it's like about to be official. And I'm gonna Superman, Superwoman again. Kara, Superman's cousin, she got her suit from his mom too. So again, male or female, no gender share. You guys already know how I do. Everybody right here. But yeah, it feels like this hierophant, like this is like a transformation here, and it's like people are seeing and accepting. It's like, yeah, that could be your real life. That could be really you out there. And it's like some people are gonna hate Spider-Man or whatever that is, but a lot of the people, like, on boots on the ground in the streets, they love Spider-Man. The people actually love him. It's just like the media again, or again the public portrayal with the I wouldn't even say the greater environment at large. The greater environment at large pretty much loves Spider-Man, except when he does boneheaded things, but usually on a majority. But it's like, let's say it's like people that try to make you feel that, a person in a position of power always like, oh, we gotta watch out for this person. But if you ever encounter this person, they're amazing, right? They might save your life. Um, and then it just goes back to, again, more of that feeling at the end with this transformation. And when you're outside doing this, it's like it's creating this contrast of people who, again, you're a worker bee. Maybe you're like a queen bee, male or female, no genders here. Because again, you may be more than just a worker bee. That's the costume here. I'm not gonna say the false identity, but it's like again, you gotta pick a superhero name, design a costume, and be that. You know what I mean? It's not just like, or it's when Superman in Smallville was the Blur. Like, yeah, no, no, now you gotta be like, you gotta put an identity behind this and go out and be that person. I'm not saying like you gotta just like, not in the literal sense, but it's really just accepting and knowing who you are and showing up as you like 100%. You know what I mean? People will give you a name eventually. They'll be like, "Whoo!" You're like, look at, what? Look at, so you be like, look at Gumbo. Be like, oh, why you call him Gumbo? Because they always applying the pressure, man. They always stirring the pot. You know what I mean? It take a while, but it always gonna pop off with them. It's like something like that. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be, if they see you crawling on walls and shooting webs, they're gonna be like, "Hey, that was Spider Man or whatever." I was saying Gumbo, just like it's whatever. But you see what I'm trying to say? You may not have to go out there and be like, "Hey, and this is who I am," or like that guy on the. Did you guys see that the electrician guy? He was a little bit racist. We didn't like that, but like the way the clip is, it looks like he just like slams the wall and shuts off the electricity again. You may not have to go around and be like, "I'm the electrician." Oh my gosh, thank you, Roro. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, but you already know. But yeah, it's like you don't have to say, "Yo, I'm the electrician," and shut off the electricity again. You just got to show up as you and your natural divine talent. People are gonna recognize that and eventually be like, "Hey, oh, like like or like that sunshine." But I call because I talk to sunshine sometimes all the time. It's like I just call her Sunny. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, maybe that's your name, but again, it's to me again. This is who you are. You bring, well, like the messages you send me sometimes at random, just the positive things. It's like again, you just send those rays of light. So it's like sunny. So that's another example, like of how it can simply be done, as you showing up as your real kind self, and again in the real world, like to actual people. Maybe just as a broader example, I don't mean to put you on the spot, Sunny, but it's like, let's say people in her town, there's a J. Jonah Jameson that'll be like, "Oh, we've got to get that sunshine. She's bad news." It's like, well, you can't convince me, boots on the ground, a person like again. No, she just sometimes texts me to be like, "Yo, have a good day, sending love," and like these kind of things. So it's like that, right? You're showing up as your full divine self, and yeah, I feel like you just got to accept that and do it. And there's going to be again those people that try to make the situation tense, but I feel like again, Four of Cups are getting more and more and more of what they are not going to like. They're going to be the ones that are more pushed out. Nobody wants to hear that. People want this Six of Cups feeling, right? And this is definitely Ten of Cups overall. It's taking place in an environment or a community. Like I'm saying, it's going to be different people. Some people are going to like you. Some people aren't going to like you. The people who don't like you, though, I feel like it's a mirrored energy. As they're sending you this Four of Cups, they're in the Four of Cups, right? It's like, I hate myself, so I hate you, or I hate my life, or you're a reflection of what I don't want to see. So I hate you, so I hate on you, and it's like it's an echo chamber or a loop of. It's not something you have to even worry about. But I'm telling you, a person trying to put dirt on your name, or again try to put this, I don't know if I did say Four of Swords before. I really meant Four of Cups. Someone trying to put this Four of Cups energy on you, it's like it's because that's how they feel, right? They're hearing more and more and more about this all the time, and it's like, we've got to cook up a story here at the Daily Bugle to slander this person or make them look bad, or whatever that looks like. But Ace of Cups overall, again, they're not feeling. People aren't liking this or going to follow. That's what I'm saying. They're in the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Like that's why they don't feel good about themselves or their situation. Like they don't love this life. They're not emotionally fulfilled, and they're not getting opportunities because they're maintaining a Four of Cups energy. Okay, because it could be more than just you that they're like this to, right? When they're around, they're giving people more and more of the emotions that they don't like, they don't want to feel. They're forcing people to be a part of their vibe. Yes, because deep down they're the ace of. They're not really a person. They're showing up as this. They're not happy at overall. They come in as a, like, the divine doesn't send them. They come in and just spread this. They come in and pour their cup out, not into anyone's cup. And this is again not stimulating for any of the five senses. So this is why they're ultimately hating on you. And yeah, that's like kind of like what I'm seeing is like you're like accepting it. You even, like I said, you feel like it was like treachery. You feel like it's treachery to do this, like it's, or you're revealing some unfair advantage. But I mean, if you have that divine superpower of kindness, empathy, and you just radiate, again, you radiate the vibes of a good person. And I know it sounds like trivial, but I'm trying to tell you, it's a lost art in this world. There's a lot of willful surrender to negativity that comes off as I was sort of say I've said this here before, but I was saying it in the members today too. Again, doing the right thing now, you're the bad person. If you take a look at the world we live in now, 2026 years after all this now, we've ran all the tests. There's nothing really more for us to learn from that old paradigm, from anything from, let's say, right after COVID, I'd say 2024, like all of that, if you pile up all that miscellaneous information, it screams failure or like some terrible thing. Even if it's like, oh well, all this is the absence of evidence is not the evidence of that's what I mean. It's just more bullshit. There's no answers there. For what we know, people do bad things because whatever. Well, we know why. It's energetic things that whatever. But the point is, yeah, it's not gonna get any better. It's not gonna get any better for now because I mean, it is, but it's going to take time because again, people are looking at if you try to tell people a good thing or do a good thing, people are going to say, "Oh, well, that's a bad thing because oh, like no one should help anybody," or again, there's like this selfish agenda or doctrine that has to permeate. Again, we need someone has to be the king or have the control or have the power, or it's not. It's never going to be just about, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Am I okay? So again, the transition into this is kind of what's happening. But in the meantime, all the people that are trying to do what would normally be seen as good deeds are going to be again scandalized, or again they're going to be attacked. It's going to be like, no, 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 they're doing the wrong thing. What do you mean you want unity, or what do you mean you want to, because again there's this, the way this world is just driven by this energy, right? But even though that's changing, what I'm basically saying is, yeah, here you want to do the right thing, you're doing the right thing. This is a clear example of, again, somebody is countered to that energy, but it's gonna take some time. I mean, it's gonna work. It's gonna work out, but it's gonna take some time and not necessarily work in their favor for a while. But what I'm saying, I don't want to give up hope. I'm looking for a reason to not give up hope with this person. But yeah, continue to spread this energy, and don't feel like guilty or weird or like you're betraying yourself or like it's fine. You're coming out at the right time, doing the right thing. Start now. You're gonna be good. You're at the center of this reading. Again, you're in your power. Your self control is at an all time high. You're all of the attempts to like mess with like your intuition and like the way you think, like your plans. You're again this hierophant. It's like it can't be shaken. Like this is really who you are. Strength, high priestess reversed, chariot reversed. That's what I'm saying. Like you're doing a good thing, but they're gonna try to put this. They're gonna try to put a cloak on you. But even that, it's not gonna work. They're gonna try to say you're they're gonna try to say you're this. You're strengthened in the reverse. But they're gonna try to say you're not wearing this beautiful pristine white robe. They're gonna try to say you're again you're an agent of the darkness. And that's potentially where you get your strength from. Like it's you're secretly that person is secretly one of us too. And that's like their true powers. They'll never admit it or something like this, right? But again, behind the curtain, you're this hierophant. It's like all attempts to block your intuition, change your character, revert you back to the old paradigm, all that is done. And there's like boundaries around because you've done the work and done the healing. Again, you've let's just say you've changed yourself a lot. It's like they can't get around you, just certain self-actualized truths that can never be unseen or unknown by you. So these people are like blocked, or this energy is blocked, and it's like that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like trying to change the perception of you and also trying to get you to change your perception of yourself, because again, if I can't do it, the easiest way would be for me to convince you and then you do it for me. But like it's like all of that, and there's a level of like they don't want to do. Gosh, they know they don't have what it takes to even go against you. They're not willing to make that sacrifice or what they feel like they would ultimately have to do to win against you. Whatever that looks like, they're not willing to do it. Mm, and there's something again, death in the reverse with a fortune reverse, two of swords reverse. I feel like this is meant to continue. You're detaching yourself from the old paradigm, though. Like I said, whatever happened before COVID, it's not like it proves nothing. It proves that we didn't go anywhere. If this is all that we did, and then we went to war again this year, and I mean, the economy's not that good. That's what I'm saying. Like, if this is all it proves, And it's like, should we go forward or should we self audit? And it's like, no, everyone wants to go forward, push that paradigm, right? Keep pushing that same doctrine. Yeah, it's falling apart in the way you're sort of standing in this new energy. I don't know, it's like new earth energy. I don't even talk like that. It's like new earth energy or like things having to change. You're not behaving the way they want you to. And like more and more and more, you're giving them the Four of Cups. Everyone's in the Four of Cups here. You, though, for this old paradigm, Two of Swords in the reverse, you're detaching yourself from like an old way of thinking or being, or it's like I used to be with whatever this was, and it's like no, I'm not on this team, or again, we're ending this contract or whatever you are now. I can't be seen to be associated with. So again, I have to sever. Uh, and this is like a nonstop cycle of like this like Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Like, what is this? What is the point? What was the point of all of this? The energy you are now, like I said, you're handling your business, you're minding your business, you're getting a lot done. It's making everybody look, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you're the only one that's not. It's crazy to say, but I don't know who you know, but you could literally be the only one. Well, I said that before, where maybe people around you, but like you don't know them, so you don't know, and you're not meant to know that they're also on the same mission as you and sent, and they have their own scroll from the divine. But you could be the only one that you know for now. What I mean is like with people that you already know, right? That you already met. They're obviously some of them are divines too, but not to this degree, not to this level. They're gonna need to see a person like you do it, and then they'll take their mask off too. But if you're waiting to see somebody else, you won't. It's you, is what I'm trying to say. Where you're gonna like stand up first, and then other people are gonna stand up because you're like again, you're gonna be like I'm Spider Man, and then a month later they're gonna say like, oh, Daredevil was jumping from the rooftops in Hell Kitchen, and then all of a sudden like all these different superheroes are gonna start appearing all over the city, type of thing. But you're gonna stand up first and be like, this is like BS. Whatever this thing is that you guys are trying to. Ooh, see, look at that Emperor in the reverse, Fool in the reverse, Empress. What did I? What am I saying? This thing you used to like be married to it, and it's like it's you're. It can't like you're standing in this power that it's like it's hitting a wall. You're like strength, your empress, your strength empress, the three of swords, like they're hitting that wall where again you're not the same. Your mind doesn't function the same. You don't cry about these people being upset about like these things, these vicious things they want to do. Their sick machinations not working out the way they want it to, and then they want you to feel bad that they weren't able to like bulldoze over like 100 people and just rip the profits from the situation all for themselves. And you're like, yo, I don't want to live like that anymore, bro. What does it prove? And again, you're the empress. You already exist in a more fruitful existence. You're already having your. Oh, and you're also right because again, your crown's in the upright as this hierophant, as the empress. You're also right. You're tuned into the correct frequency. Again, it's emperor in the reverse. They are not. They're not. Again, their antenna is turned down. Again, they're in their south node. They're not connected. They're not getting the message. So you're like gonna do this first, or you're doing this present moment. You already pulled yourself from that paradigm. Bravo. Mm. Oh yeah, you definitely did that. They are reeling back there. I feel like there are going to be others. This King of Swords and this King of Wands. Again, this could be representative of many different types. There's going to be other people that are going to start to question. Again, they're going to start to question things just like you did at one point. But these are going to be serious questions. Some people are going to be like, "Hey, is this the thing that's been holding me back for real?" And some people are going to question again the laws, the doctrine, like how all this is setting up. Did I like let's say someone is like, wait, did I unwillingly sentence a bunch of people to life or potentially the DP? And again, this is energetically. Let's say like they've been such a force of judgment in the environment on people unfairly for such a long time. Let's say, have I been that following this doctrine? And it's like there's like a large energy. There's two large energies I want to take a look at this. Again, this could be just a lot of different people in general. Like I said, with that Queen of Wands in reverse, it doesn't necessarily have to be one person. It could be indicative of one person in general, very close to you. That's an example of everything that I'm saying. But mostly, this is the energy you give off when you go out into the world and people, like you're in groups and like gatherings and this sort of thing. That's what people feel. They're like, oh, this person, huh? He's like, what are they hiding? Like they feel that power coming from you, and you like want to hold it back. You don't want to. You want to be like quieter, or just give simple answers. You don't want to actually be your full self. But this is your full self is just you actually being as kind as possible and like making sure everything's like. I don't really know what you're afraid of. It gives you this authority, this power, because once again, nobody does good things. You gotta understand. Everyone just thinks they're good. They don't actually do good things like that. And it's like again, you're a true hierophant. You're like a true lord of justice and like what's right. And it's like you can show people the way you could like in real time. You can show people the way like no that actually and that's what I'm saying. Standing in the face of whatever this old paradigm is, it's like people are gonna believe it because it's you. They're gonna question this because it's you that's saying it. That's what I'm saying. If you're thinking that you're waiting for an example, it's like no, you're about to find out maybe that you're the hero. You're the hero that's gonna save us. You're the hero that wasn't trying to stand around and wait, say a word. And again, on the bottom of the deck, the tower, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I said, they're back there reeling, right? Queen of Wands reverse, Emperor reverse, Fool reverse, Chariot reverse, High Priestess reverse, Death in the reverse. Like I said, it's never ending. This Wheel of Fortune, this vortex that these people are like they're caught up in because they won't do this to a source. They don't want to detach from whatever this is. I feel like the opportunity is coming. This person has seen you, or again, this energy here could be indicative of a specific person that's been mean to people for no reason because they just thought like I'm still a good person if I like say, "Oh, hello, good morning, thank you," but like I'm rotten. But I'm operating in a framework where I believe I'm in the upright. But the entire framework it comes from somewhere again. It's from a place of distortion. They are working out of the abyss. Maybe I didn't know that. Maybe I accepted that no, this was all good and dandy, and now there's like a new sheriff in town, and it's like, oh wait, yeah, because this person sees you in this energy, and it's like they've been seeing you in this energy. Death in this the day has it's not that the day's just begun, it's just never ending for this person. All they know is that you do the right things. Now they're starting to see this higher, they're starting to see your power and they're questioning themselves and they're going to question their entire reality here. Two people, two energies, could be two people that like but this whole thing seems like bigger than that. It seems like a lot like because you're outside here and with the Six of Cups you could be encountering any number of people at anywhere at any time. There's 70 of you guys in here, so it could be anything like that. You could be anywhere when you're exercising this. And it's really just being all the work you've done on yourself, going outside and being that person who you that change that you want to see in the world that you've become. It's just like being that, and it's definitely giving like the hero that you didn't wait, you got up, and now that you're it's like now they're hearing that song, right? They're like the heroes. They want to be the hero, or they're seeing the hero that's not going to stand around and wait. So they're also going to do the same thing, it seems like. Is this you holding the power or the key? What does this mean? Four of Pentacles. Are you created this? What is this? Ooh. No way you're that good. No way you're that good. No way you're that good. And I don't even know how what the heck does that even mean. Yeah, oh my gosh, you're that good. Jeez Louise, you're that good. You're that good. You did this? You there's some way fuck. What did you do? There's some way that you hold like I said, these people are like in this. they're in this false reality. There's something about you holding that in the palm of your hand now. It's like even like it's like you having this thing and being like, all right, pipe down. That'll be enough out of you. It's like it's under your control. And people know and they all exist in there. So that's why I was like, I don't know how I'm even gonna explain what I'm trying. Like that's what this tower is. You have this tower, but it's in your hands. It's not like you're delivering it. It's like they're like I said, they're in this universe suffering, and you're just like, all right, keep quiet in there. You guys are being too loud. And like they know it, they can hear you. They can't get out of it though. It's like you're. That's what I'm saying. You're totally in another dimension, and these people are in here. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I was like before. And I was like, tell me you're not that good. And you were like, no, I'm the magician. I was like, Claire, okay, so because this card is supposed to be like everything that I was reading to you. It's like, okay, well, who's experiencing this or like what is this? It's like, what do you mean you have this whole you have this whole reading? Like, what do you mean Four of Pentacles? And I'm like, you're not that good. That's what I thought. I'm like, what do you mean you're holding all this in your hand? Like, what do you mean you're outside of this? Like, what are you talking about? And you're like, yes, I'm the magician. And I was like, say you're not. It's like, what you don't see. It's like, yeah, exactly. The Earth angel. This is like divine sent. Again, you know what you're doing. You're wielding divine power. You did this somehow. Sun was on the bottom of that. That's what I'm trying to say. Where okay, so I guess you're that good. It's just like confirming for me. Like, no, yeah, that's what I said. I'm that good. I did this. Or again, I've escaped this. They're inside of it. Something like that. You're like, I escaped it. That's how I know. And like, I have this. Like, they're in there in the pond. I can see them all. Again, it's like when I be like, sometimes people are just thrashing around in the black water, and like, I just gotta watch them. They don't want to take my advice. They don't want to hear anything I'm gonna say, and things are going wrong. And it's like, I gotta watch you down there for a second. Like, now I should dive in. It looks dangerous. I said it would be, but now it looks really dangerous. You're down there. It's like I gotta make a rescue plan. This is more like when I said, "Oh, you pray before you go." Now, right? Again, don't wait till tragedy strikes to pray. Pray every day. Protect yourself every day. That way, you don't have to be like, "Oh my gosh, God, come save me right now." It's like, "Geez, Louise, putting on shoes and robe, and where's the earth again?" And like, not that you don't get the call. It's just again, if you've already said, "Yo, come with me to this place just in case." I don't think anything's gonna happen, but whatever. And when something happens, boom, you're already shielded. They're already there. They can protect you. Take the security with you. Don't call 911 emergency. It's like, yeah, it's gonna take a while for that to reach. In any sense of the word, energetically, again, it's still a physical thing, right? Our physical bodies, while again, it's a split second in the divine, it may take a second for, and I'm not saying 911, but whatever help, whatever aid, whatever situation you're trying to get out of that you're like, even if you're like, oh my gosh, don't let them see me. You're not supposed to be skipping work or whatever, and then you see somebody that you know will tell on you or whatever. You're like, oh my God, don't let them see me. No, no, pray no one sees you before you leave the house that day when you know you're skipping work. If you're doing it for a good reason. If it's for a bad reason, so divine might be like, well, I'm not really going to help you because you should go to work. What I'm trying to say is, no matter what you're doing, if you pray first, you got to bring that energy with you. I feel like you're bringing the energy with you. You're outside of that. You're not in crisis mode and not knowing what to think, do, or believe. Like, because this Queen of Wands in the reverse, like I said, someone feels like the time is running out or winding down, or like they're afraid. Like you're so focused, you barely pay attention to whatever that like whatever that energy is. Like it's like it was hot for a minute, but it cooled off real fast. And it's like you're still going, you're getting better. In fact, oh my gosh, I think you're again. Someone's afraid. Someone's afraid to see. Someone's afraid to see if this is what you're really about. But that's a whole other story, right? But yeah, and that's what I'm telling you. It's not just one person. It's definitely a lot of different people. The Six of Cups, like this energy is felt by many different people, and like Six of Cups, Four of Cups, as I said, it's Ten of Cups. There's like three, four people, and this is like they're all in this environment. That's what I'm saying. And Ten of Cups in the reverse came out. Like it's a lot of people. There's four people again. You see what I'm saying? So it could be exponentials. It could be times. It could be four plus four. It could be four to the power of four. Four times four times four times four, or exactly. So it's anywhere in like that range. And then you have this Queen of Wands on the edge where I'm like, there could be also whatever number you come up with for you. If let's say if it's eight people, right? If it's just four and four, and then there's a person that's close to you. So all the people on the fringe, like eight people on the fringes. I'm just saying as a broader framework. It could be more or it could be less. It's anywhere from one to four though, for sure. But yeah, and then you have this Queen of Wands who's maybe close to you or a representation of like, so yeah, someone close to you, so you can see this energy in action. And that's some there goes that scales of the micro, the medium, and the macro, right? The broader scale is the macro, how you're affecting a bunch of people. And then on the micro, you might see it in this one person. so that you know what's happening, and you're like, oh, you're focused on the dynamic between you and a person, but again, because we have these conversations and you know what I'm talking about, you're, oh, thank you. Minaj Allen, thanks for joining. Thank you. We love you. We love everyone here. Again, you've arrived on the highest timeline, and Silly Goose, we are making trajectory at an all-time high speed. Let's go. But yes, definitely these people, they're feeling pressed, and yeah, you should have ran out of gas already. And I mean, the contrast is like glaring, and they feel like, again, it was hot for a second, their season's over, but okay, I think I was going off. I think that threw me off, but it's okay. It could have been an epic rant or a tangent. We're gonna move on anyway. I'll shuffling this deck, and I wanted to build on this floor, like, and see what else is going on. If this is the ground floor or the basement, I want to see where we're gonna go with this. But yeah, definitely got people pressed, and I don't know, man. They gotta. Oh yes, definitely 416. This person's a physical rep. That's what I was saying. This person's a representation of like what's going on the broader view of the macro that you can't see. There may be one person in your energy where you're kind of seeing this, and it's like, okay, just know that person expands exponentially into other people, because other people, and this King of Swords is one of the people that's been seeing you in this energy, and they feel bad, like they've been a bad person based off of this doctrine. They're realizing they don't have to follow it though because you exist. But like I said, something about you becoming more prevalent in people's reality. Oh my gosh, yeah. See what I'm saying? Now it's 10 of Cups in the upright justice. Like, dude, what I just say? You're about to flip this thing on its head by just like being, or I feel like the clock could be ticking. Maybe this person could feel it because I feel like it's only a matter of time. Actually, because you don't actually have to do anything. You're already seated here. You're already this Empress. So this could even be like the last desperate attempt. Like I said, the summer has come again. Wake me up when September ends. Like it could be the end of, or let's say summertime. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's like, again, someone's season is almost over, or when summer comes, they know. Yeah, like 10 of Cups in the upright. Like this is could be could someone's season could be over. Or like I said, whatever it is. Oof. Okay. Oh man. Okay. 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 Okay, Divine. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, there's definitely something where you definitely embrace this Hierophant energy. Yeah, like look at that. There's that explosive tower again. There's that explosive tower again. You definitely embrace this Hierophant energy, or yeah, you do. You're in a you married Divine full time. Jeez, you're brave. You committed to this character development here. Okay, people are making untrue statements too. They're gonna try to lie to you. But these are old dogs with old tricks, and three of Pentacles is like, give me a break. Like I said, some people are okay. First of all, I feel like again that season, the Wasp season, is over, and you're gonna see a lot of people popping off and a lot of like weird behavior, a lot of crashing out, arguing for, or people again trying to. There's gonna be just a lot going on. There's gonna be a lot going on. A lot of people ducking the smoke, a lot of stuff. But that's all fading out. All the noise and the chaos, all that's going away. What's happening is again, it's about to be summer, and I feel like, excuse me, for you right now, you already, or you're going to be in a serious relationship with Divine and your spirit team. But I feel like you're already sort of there. Like some of you are arriving early. You're experiencing what this is, and again, it's not rendering it with your reality. It's one of those three-dimensional circumstances. Still seem weird, but some of you are already technically there. It's like these people are getting the short end of the stick, There's something about like that's because that's what they deserve. Again, Age of Aquarius, whatever you if you were people think it's gonna be like the final judgment day, and it's like, oh no, 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 you're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get what you want. If you wanted bad things, you're gonna get bad things. It's so crazy. It's so crazy the way like I don't know, that wasn't written in any like that wasn't written in anything that I ever came across in my younger year before all this, before everything got digitized onto the internet, right? Like when you could read a lot of the things like that I learned, I read them in the 90s, as I said this before. These things, these tarot things was like again, everybody's mom, cousin, and sister, everybody knew we all knew what it was. Some people just didn't mess with it like that. And then, like I said, you had the brothers who gave out those newspapers with all kinds of knowledges and stuff back then. But I feel like there was no knowledge of like the age of Aquarius and like how it would just shift the energy a few degrees to where before you could directly wish again these warlocks or whatever had more power or they could make bad things happen through their spiritual power. Now it's like a 70% chance that you trying to use that same old paradigm warlock power where it's gonna hit you, and it seems higher because it's like all of them be getting hit, and so it's like, hey, it's supposed to be 70, why are 100% of us hurt? It's like I don't know, spirit was like gotcha, or like there was no record of this like gonna being like what was gonna happen, or maybe there was and I missed it, but it seems like blindsiding. And like I said, if it was 70%, 70% is really 100%. It's like all of them feel hurt, they're all getting short ends of the stick, or all of them wasted their time or had zero pro. And this is the Seven of Pentacles in this deck. Again, there is no one thing that pays off. It's all the whole. Throw away the whole bush. Throw away the whole thing. Throw the whole man away, girlfriend. Again, no genders here, and for the guys, you're gonna have to get on board with that because this is a common thing for the female. The girl, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Throw the whole man away. No, what is it? I need a sign that he's not the one. Like, no, it's not a coincidence. No, throw the whole man away. Throw the whole project away. They get in nothing out of this, right? And this is like years of earthly like creation. This is time, energy spent on earth. And it's like you look back years later and you're just like, I have wasted my life. Yes, this paradigm is doing them dirty. And like I said, you're not here. They're reeling in this. You're about to be in, for those of you who aren't, or if you feel like you and spirit are close now, hold up, wait a minute, because they're not done yet. In fact, everything you're doing right now and who you're, oh my gosh, you're becoming their baby. I love you so much. You've got, they're giving you, I don't know if this, they told me to say olive, or like, this is what, I don't know, you about to hit like the max, I don't know. Because Two of Cups, it's like this marriage, it's like, this is giving you, they're giving you the, like you're going to control the flow, you're going to control the flow of action or the will of power at the end of this next cycle when you come into this, because it's like the two baton, it's like they're giving it to you with this Two of Cups, but it's like I said, it's like a marriage where you're signing a contract with spirit here, to where it's like you already did, for some of you, like I said, you proved you can do the right things. So that's what I mean. We're like, and that's I'm getting like justice. Like there's like some legal process or contract, or like you and spirit are getting on like this is, but you know this is very serious. This power you're being blessed with, this hierophant. When you do this revealing, when you finally show up as Spider-Man, this is like it's giving more like Superman, because it's like, and just stay with me, girls. Again, just put. Well, like I said, the same thing happened with Kara, right? And look at that. Like Kal-El had brown hair and Kara had blonde hair. So again, male or female, no genders here. But I'm just saying, it's like, yeah, it's like you really go home to spirit and get your costume and like really like do this thing. You're just really, and for a lot of you, like I said, it's like a complete 180 change from who you were, and like even forgetting, you're like, this is like forgiving everything that was against you. It's like going out brand new. It's like Superman, like Clark Kent, or Kara, what you've been through, whatever you've been through. But when you show up as Superman, Supergirl, Superwoman, whatever that looks like, that person has a clean slate. I don't hate anyone, even my enemies, or what or perceived as my enemies from the past. Whoever the people that, when Clark couldn't put people through lockers every time they tried to bully him. He had to let it happen, or just stand up for himself with words or whatever that looked like, right? Even those people, like I don't hate anyone. I would still save them. I would do I'm complete, and it's like that's what I mean. Where you spirit's giving you this power because you're like that. You like okay, you understand that like you could just put people through. Now you could just go find those people and like orbit them in space. They would just be missing people. You can. This is a lot of power. Like again, you if you go rogue or evil with this, like you see what will happen, right? Again, we talked about that movie Brightburn. So this is like you knowing that and saying no, no, like you being that's what I mean. Like you're gonna be their little bit, their bit bad. It's like they're trusting you with like their most sacred thing here. I don't know. That's why I don't know if you're hitting the max or this is gonna be like a new level. I'm sure there's always levels to go up, but there's something here where like this is like major with this world. This two of cups are the batons. It's like controlling the power. It's like or like you won't have to come to us. You can make those decisions and they're going to be sound spiritual decisions. You're like spiritual law on earth or something like that. Or again, just maybe in your universe, your environment, your community, again, your family, the people around you are going to just start respecting you different. Or there's going to be something like that, like a level up that, and it's like spirit's giving you this because you're the only one that can handle it, and you know that, and it's like a marriage where you're like signing a contract, like to treat it nicely, forever have and hold, and in sickness and in health. It's like that sort. It's like a serious agreement, but you're down for it, and it's like you're the perfect person to get it. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's one of those moments. They're like, look at our baby, like you've come so far. It's like 10 of Cups to Justice. It's like graduation, or like we're so proud of you, like something like that. And then it's like you go there, just like with the world, it's like again, you go in your spiritual form, like without clothing, without like as your truth again. Oh my God, it's that I told you. I can't show her because she's. It's like oh my God, it's the hairless one, like the one that like looks so innocent, but it's the one that people are like, no, you should fear that. You should fear that one. Again, they fight like us. They're like us. Like just again, they're just hairless, but it's like yeah, you show up in your like true form bearing your naked soul, and they're giving you this gift and you're taking it willingly and you're signing the contract and you're like yes, and they're like we wanted you to have this is like our most or again there has to be more levels after this, so it's like this is one of our most sacred things, and it's like you've earned this is far beyond just level one. Or for some of you, if this whole experience is new to you, you're gonna realize that you're on you're getting to that level one. You're like, okay, this is my spiritual journey. Oh, I gotta start taking, and you're gonna take the steps that a lot of the collective members have already taken, and you're gonna start to see how again you this is like you've gotten proof of the like the miracles in your own personal life. Like you're starting to see things come alive, things that are real, obvious evidence of the divine, and like the progress that you can make if you work with the divine in that co-creation. It's gonna be something like that if it's just as a beginning process for you. For those of us who are a little bit more advanced, it's like something else, something they've been waiting to give you for a while, and it's like this is one of our most prized things. Please use it wisely. Use it like, and you're like, yes, I will. And then the first thing you do is cause it down. The first thing you do is again boom the environment, but that sets off an alarm. Like I said, someone else hears or sees that tower, and it's like, have I been blocked by this? Someone like it's a serious thing. They like really think that, and then I feel like there could be like tension because let's say there's a group of people, right? Because I don't know who this is gonna be, but there's like a group of people that collaborate. A King of Wands, a King of Swords in the reverse, and a Knight of Wands in reverse. Also, Three of Pentacles in reverse. There's a collaboration here that doesn't work. The King of Wands is going to be the first one to see this, and like it stresses him out because he realizes that these people are no good, or they're holding him back, or again they're in this he's trapped in this paradigm because of them. Because he's going to want to detach and follow his own vision here, and he's going to discern it pretty fast. As again, King of Wands, he's going to look at the whole situation and be like, wait, all this is bullshit, but just this one thing that tells me all this is bullshit, and he's gonna act on that information. If he sees 20 million pages of nonsense, he's gonna look at it and be like, it's nonsense, and then he'll be like, wait, you didn't even read it. He's like, yo, it's nonsense, and he's gonna be upset, and he's gonna either. It looks like he doesn't fight. He makes up his mind. He does that Aries thing where he goes off by himself and does his own thing and has success, and then people eventually come back and they're like, well, don't you want to? And it's like he feels played, and instead of like engaging, he's just very upset. He's Nine of Swords. It's very because Nine of Swords, King of Wands. Like yes, you could say crying or something, but he's angry that that other people are making him distressed. Like oh my collaboration with these people allowed me to be in this energy. That's how he's like blaming. It's like self blame, and it's like now. is so angry that like I want to ignore this situation and like just like someone's getting ready to trailblaze away from some people for like an extended period of time and experience like some major success. In some way, this could even be you. But I feel like because you're getting busy up here, because you're just major arcana. So the first minor arcana court, this could also be you. So this could even be a mirrored energy, or like maybe someone sees that you completely shut out some people, and like the way you're trailblazing your pathway, it's like it's gonna inspire people. But like this King of Wands it could be a mirrored energy. But in this scenario, with you being already this justice and this world, yeah, and causing this tower, it feels like there's also some other people here. And that's what I'm saying. So this person, someone's gonna get the gist of what's going on, and like be upset that they wasted their time on this old paradigm on a bunch of people and leave them. This King of Swords is also sad that the King of Wands is leaving, but can't do anything and seems to be stuck in this collaboration. So they're upset with this King of okay, so King of Swords reverse. Okay, I'll just break it down. Sorry, it's just I know it's just like court card names and no descriptions of what's actually going on. So this person here is very upset, and they seem to have been the one trying to control the situation, probably trying to be the boss of again whatever this. Again, this is like teamwork that doesn't work, right? We're like three superstars that play on the same team, but we lose all our games. Like this formula, it doesn't work. And it's one person that's like, I don't know if they got the team together, or yeah, they try to act like they got all the plans, or you guys follow me and like trust me, I know what I'm doing. The King of Wands is definitely very upset with this person and very upset that they follow this person's plans with that Nine of Swords, because they were just a fool. They didn't know what they were doing, and there could have been clashes between them and this King of Wands a lot. But King of Wands seemed to be a team player, or believe in this vision. Let's say, sorry, and there's someone else in here who they don't do anything. Hey, they're just I don't know what this Knight of Wands. I don't know what you do because you don't want it. This is about collaborate. It should be the Three of Pentacles in the upright. It should be about collaborating, making money, building foundations, networking, meeting people, social media, even like sending emails. Like this is even damn. Your company's getting so big, maybe you need an accountant. Even like on the minor sense, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's not millions, but it's bringing in enough money. It's like you can't, or unless you want to spend all your nights. Like you need to allocate. It should be a situation like that where you'd have to allocate some of the time to someone else to count the money. That's how successfully this is going, or okay, if it's a solo what's a team operation, but even if it's a solo operation, it's just like where your operation starts to make enough money where you realize, okay, I gotta take this seriously. If this is your entrepreneurial venture, it's as serious as a part-time job. You got to show up for your 3 hours a day and do whatever this is because it's bringing in something, right? So there's something here that should be like that, but with a Knight of Wands, like you would never incorporate this person in the Three of Pentacles. They're not like this person just wants to come in and like they want to come in every day and be like, "What are you guys doing here today?" "Oh, you're just doing okay. I'll be back," and they won't come back, and then they'll show up on payday and expect to be paid. Like that type of person, they literally will have nothing to do. They won't have any ideas. They'll come in, assess a situation, assume that it's nonsense, especially because it's a Three of Pentacles. If they walk in as a Ten of Pentacles, there's like $1 million in here. Oh no, no, they're gonna try to finesse their way in, finagle their way to the bag. But Three of Pentacles, they won't even believe that it's going to work. So if it's Three of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't know how they forced this. I don't know how this King of Swords in the reverse, especially with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. The Ace of Swords in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. I don't know how they convinced this Knight of Fire to do anything. I don't even know what they're doing here, but they're here. So I see why things kind of fell apart. King of Wands didn't know he was dealing with two knuckleheads. He seems to be getting the picture, and he's leaving a lot of this like distress, confusion, lack of a successful business opportunity, or like this is like a squandering of material resources, or definitely like once again, if this is the tower, again, you can take this down or rip this building down. Don't complete this structure. Nobody in the city is going to want to live here. Again, it's unsafe, even or the electrical wiring, whatever. Take this down. We need permits and petitions for the city. We don't want this built, right? Or we don't want this business run or this business in the neighborhood. Again, what is this, a trap house or whatever this is? Like, get this out of here. Like, it's tearing down the community, right? And there's a lot of confusion and lies and the will to force a thing to go forward. And this is all distressing, right? And this is the news. Now, this King of Wands is going to leave because, again, because that energy you're putting out, someone else knows. Again, this is like Daredevil or whatever. If you're going Spider-Man or Superman, or again, insert your favorite DC superhero, when they see you save the first person or whatever, they're gonna start jumping on rooftops too and doing their superhero thing, and they're gonna have a lot of success in doing that, right? They're gonna have a lot of success existing in real time where there are actual real situations to handle. Like what I mean being a superhero, I mean this person's gonna start like putting their bills on auto pay. They're gonna build a side business. They're gonna stop going out every Saturday night and getting wasted, and they're gonna really fix up themselves and stay focused. And like I said, time lapse period. They're gonna appear as like almost like this, like whoever this again, like whoever the Superman, Spider Man, the original superhero that saved us by they didn't stand around and wait. This is like someone that's definitely gonna be activated. And I tell you what, because this King of Wands originally came out as like a larger energy, this may be someone that you witness close to you have this type of breakthrough. So it's evidence for you that this is happening all around you in ways that you can't see. Um, yeah, pretty much what this is. There's gonna be a lot of superheroes waking up that maybe you don't see, but you getting evidence of someone changing their scenario is going to be the proof that you need that no, this is working all over. You're doing this, and there are other divines doing it, and it's going to be like a mass activation here. Um, Now that's what I'm saying. For some of you, this is already happening. There could be messages coming in about like messages of concern that someone doesn't want to work with the group the same. Or have you seen the King of Wands? Like I'm distressed. I'm calling the King of Wands, and again, Ace of Swords in the reverse. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. No, no, I'm there. My pop up man just now. Don't watch nothing. No, he's not popping up just now. You gotta watch something. Yeah. Again, wherever the King of Wands is, wherever this person is, if it's already activating for them, they're already like they see what's going on. They're not stressed at all. They're trying to relax now because they know they're gonna have like again to reformulate the plans or recalibrate around what they see now as the vision, what they feel like they should have been doing on all along, but they wasted time following whatever this was. Again, this is more of being trapped in that old doctrine that you're tearing down. People like this, they're already like, okay, I see what I have to do. They've already done like the internal work. That's not the hard part. It's about like what are we gonna do now and how that pathway is gonna develop going forward. What's the actual work gonna look like? And again, the time elapsed because again, people understand that by looking at you, this was no overnight process. You didn't just wake up one day. Again, you had that period of being Clark Kent as a child, as a teenager, as a man, till you appeared as Superman. Superwoman. Again, we're not doing genders here, but it's like that. Someone knows that there's a process to this. There's no way a fully formed man or woman with a cape is in front of me and like knows how to fly controlled and like lift the train and like no, this person's been practicing somehow. Like my brain just tells me that even if I didn't see it. So it's like people see the process behind this, and like I said, it could be already messages of distress around a lot of this. To tell you the truth, yeah, yeah. Are you guys okay? Okay, I'm just making sure you guys are okay. Okay, okay, you guys are doing your own thing. All right, all right. Addie loves you. Just like making sure you're safe. Can you share a live? I don't know. It doesn't even matter. Like, share, subscribe. Doesn't matter. Whoever's gonna be in here is gonna join. It's all divinely live, divinely guided and led. Jeez Louise. It's all divinely guided and led, so it doesn't matter who shows up. The message is for who it's for. We're gonna build on top of this. What I want to know now, okay, this is like all very ethereal and way out there, and a very much like bird's eye view. It's like looking from like a satellite in space. But really, like, okay, show me some. Like, you know what I want to see, Spirit? I want to see I want to see the collective, the journey. Yeah, a lot of falls from grace incoming. So, mm, I don't think this is you. You wait. Oh no. I don't know who this is, but they screwed up. Um, okay, there's a lot of different things going on. You're good. You're good. Go to work or whatever that is. I don't know. I don't mean to be like a rude spouse or like you're like a parent or whatever that looks like, but just go to work. Or like you know what I mean? Like life as an empire, go to work. Just keep working on that. Just keep working on that. You look and I must say, whatever you're doing, the skincare routine, the beauty, the getting enough sleep, drinking water, whatever that looks like, the manis, the pedis, keep it up. I see you doing your hair, and or let's say taking care of yourself. It's taking care of your hair, so it looks done, right? Even when you don't do it, you take care of it. So even when it's just fancy free, and if you're sporting a baldy, it looks good on you. It fits your silhouette, your aesthetic, the way you dress. Like it doesn't look weird or whatever that looks like. Um, yeah, I'm saying like the hair, however it looks, it's like again, it seems taken care of, whether it's styled or not. And there's a thing about your silhouette, your aura, again, like that, your silhouette, your aesthetic, the way you like. I can just see that that's you coming down the street. Even I'm squinting. I'm like, is that like yeah? There's something about like it's obviously you and like it looks good, it feels good. It's like it could be nighttime, and when someone knows you're approaching, even it's like okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes. It's like boom, it's like the sun came out. It's like it's daytime. So maintain your energy, be you. You're like radiating this amazing frequency, and then Ace of Pentacles, just go to work. That's it. Just keep working on the thing, and if let's say going to work for a few hours a day is your thing, and then whatever you got to handle, and I see how you're de-stressing, you're trying to balance it all, take time for yourself, do the things you got to do, maintain the temple. And again, this could even be because it's this King of Cups energy. It's like again, you could be and there's a Page of Wands, or you could be a parent, like you're trying to stay on top of like it's so crazy, it's so crazy because King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Magician in the reverse, the Fool, the Page of Wands. It's like you could be trying to stay on top of making sure that again nobody's, I'm gonna curse a little bit, nobody's fucking with your kid's mind. Right? Like you're radiating this Ace of Pentacles, and this Page of Wands is like coming back more and more. Now there's a Magician in the reverse here in the middle, but I don't think it can stop this. That's what I mean. You're here, you're making sure that this Ace of Pentacles is like you see that okay, there's certain things you can't stop. Like again, if your kid goes to school or whatever, there's certain times or plays outside, they might pick up something from a friend or wherever that you might not approve of. But there's this Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, this radiating your energy. It's like, so what you do at school today? Or well, no. What Jimmy's father said when no. And it's like, and this person is being honest with you. Even it's like if they don't want to, they know better, they're doing it. Or it's like they if they act like they don't want to tell you, that's like just all part of like the joke. They really want to tell you and be honest with you. So there's something like that, making sure that nobody's like manipulating your kid, even though there are things here clearly in the environment that are out of your control. You're making sure that they're making that fool's journey back to you every time in real time, Ace of Pentacles. So there's something like that for people like that. And that's what I'm saying. There's something about your aesthetic, who you are. Keep radiating that. And this is, like I said, this is like you giving them resources or materials, this relationship, strengthening this bond with them is again maybe another job that you have in the empire. That's what I mean. Like that's what I mean by go to work. Be the person that you are now. Radiate that vibe. It's what you're supposed to do. And I don't know, there's like blessings, like things that because you're on divine payroll, and that means a lot of different things. So there are a lot of different blessings coming your way, meant to come your way. There are people who think they can stop these things. Again, they're gonna get hurt by their own evil machinations. We don't even have to read too deep into that, especially with this Page of Wands, the Fool. Again, there are things out of your control, but it's like not you're reaching out, and these things are coming towards you. It's they can't like the magnetism seems like it's gonna go. These people are gonna be impaled by your success is what I'm trying to say. Their illusionary tactics or illusions, whatever again, whatever they're trying to create is going to be impaled by your success and your connections with other people. And again, just your general rise. It seems like it can't be stopped. So in the physical world, and that's what I was saying where I want to see a lot of this seems like very bird's eye viewy and like uh, a very ethereal story. Like it made a lot of sense. Okay, it was like a greater metaphor for what's going on, and don't get me wrong, I like that, and I love when readings are like that. They're very, I want to say educational, but they're very like comprehensive and engaging. Like you get a lot of information when it's like that. But I want to see like a more of like what's going on with you, like for real, right now in real time. And I see how again, if this is not your children, again, you're getting ready to connect with people, and for whatever reason, some of these people are important enough that people try to keep them away from you, right? They're coming towards you, and it could be like I said, you're already magnetizing this Ace of Pentacles is like outside of your energy. It's an offer to come into your reality and witness. Like again, you seem far away, someone is squinting, someone's recognizing that it's like it's you. From your perspective, though, Page of Pentacles reverse, Lovers reverse, none of this is going on. You're nevertheless, and this is more of that again. You can't escape it. Is nevertheless the vibe that you give off is inevitably drawing a person towards you. Like there's nothing you can do about that. From your perspective, whatever you think you're seeing, or again, there's no progress there. You don't see like how you make a plan to even, and this is more of that like blocking that out anyway. It's like in the past, or it's not the energy you're focused on moving forward or what you're looking forward to. It has nothing really to do with making a plan from the very scratch. Like how does a relationship go from A to Z, from like hello, how are you doing, can I have your number, or whatever that looks like, to the lovers or whatever that looks like, right? Page of Pentacles reverse lovers, you don't even, you're already, you're already so good for so many other things in the environment. It doesn't mean, it doesn't even matter right now if a specific person is like wants to be all up on you. Nevertheless, a specific person, it seems like, wants to be all up on you, but your main thing is, like I said, go to work. That's your main thing right now. And by work, I don't mean like exactly, I'm not trying to be like your rude friend, like get up in the morning and like no. Obviously you have to do that. We're in the physical world, our bodies, well, so our lives must be sustained, let's just say that. But everything else in the empire, everything else that you're doing, and if you don't have like a entrepreneurial venture and your side hustle or side job is again building your life out the way that you need it to be going forward in the future, it's like yes, go to work on that. It's because this sorry, this Ace of Pentacles is proof it's working. It's paying off more and more every day. Is what I'm saying. You're in the vibe or in the moment. You radiate that every morning when you wake up. Like there's more and more ways for you to bless this empire, right? And again, don't forget the small things add up. So take that. Conversation. I had a conversation with someone in the DMs the other day, and I ended up saying that like the way they were what they were telling me, like what they were experiencing, and I just wanted to tell them that like again, wanting to just like how can I say? It's like you gotta notice every blessing. Someone tells you a joke, you laugh. Like you gotta see the treasure in that. You gotta like remember we're still on the same planet where like a lot of things are going downwards. Like some people can't even laugh during the day, or it's like it's really terrible for them, right? And we take that for granted because again we live the way we live. But it's like even just that, or getting a new idea, or even the opportunity to help someone else that you see that needs help, or whatever it is. These are all blessings too. Again, you don't see how these things enrich your life, but it's imperative that you see these things as pentacles too. Don't get me wrong. I feel like there's also, you know me, I'm always going to tell you, and I feel like with this magician in the reverse, again, people that could even want to try to stop your bag. They're not doing that though, because again, Ace of Pentacles is all the natural energy that you're in is constantly attracting opportunities for you to get a bag, get to the bag. And that's what I mean where the Ace of Pentacles being more like your empire right now is like it's filled with opportunities and blessings. That's why I'm like, get up, fix your hair or don't, because again, you're taking care of it. So it always looks kind of good. Put on one of those whatever because your silhouette looks right. You look like again it adds to the aesthetic, and it's like and go to work on that. It's like it's really coming through, and you have the right idea where like you're putting down this notion that you need another thing to complete you, and again it's making the thing it's making the thing, and this is also magician in the reverse. It's also like you're magician in the reverse, the fool. It's like you're fooling yourself or like continue to fool yourself. That again, Page of Pentacles reverse, Lovers reverse, that again you have made the right decision, but continue to think that now like I'm right. That's what I had to do. I had to choose to do it by myself, and now I'll get all the, it's like knock knock knock, it's like who the hell's at my door, it's like that. It's like, no, you made, yo, you did. What you don't know is that you gotta make that decision anyway. You're still meant to see somebody. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy, it's so crazy. So like there's a little bit of manipulating ourselves here, and but it's like that's part of going to work. Keep convincing yourself that you don't need anybody, right? Go to work. Like I said, some things are pentacles that you can't see. It's like this notion in your mind being a real thing. It's like it's blessing you. You see, you don't see how you cash that in, how it's valuable to you to have to be in that energy. But do that. And this is what I mean, where there are things in your empire that aren't just monetary or material or resourceful or sustenance. There's like other things, ideas, projects that you started that you put down that you're gonna go back to. There's so many things around you right now. You gotta just check it out. But keep fooling yourself that this page of wands doesn't exist. And again, they're looking at you out the corner, looking right at you, but in a weird secretive way but you know they're out there. Again, you're just again King of Cups, that smile on your face. You know they're out there. You're not pressed. Very well done. Now, hmm. Someone didn't get what they wanted. That was the action they secured. They didn't get their wish. A situation was hopeless and it ended hopelessly for them. And now they're looking out and they're like seeing a lot of people that got their wishes fulfilled. And they're like, well, where do I go from here? Like, what do I do? They're in the nine of pentacles they're in the star reverse, nine of pentacles in the reverse. And they're seeing people in the 10 of cups, seven of pentacles in the reverse. So seven of pentacles in the upright, again, you've put in a lot of work into something, but you maybe only one thing paid off. Like it was a lot of wasted time. You may have gotten something out of it, but definitely wasted more time, energy, resources than you wanted to. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is actually one of those things where you can easily take it as there are other there are other definitions which it can easily be read as, and it's when it's read like that, it's usually very accurate. Is that it's the opposite. You're just maybe one or two, maybe what's really one thing, but you could look at it like on a broader scale because you could have done maybe 14 things, any number of things. But it's like just a few things didn't work out. In the majoritely, everything's working out for you beautifully. You're getting paid for whatever. Again, like I said, there are more and more blessings now. I'm in the 10 of cups, and again, seven of pentacles in the reverse. Again, there are more rewards, or again, some of this could be cold hard cash in the bag. Some of this could be a new opportunity. It's like this thing that I invested my time and energy in, it paid off. So some people, everyone was making wishes. One person is looking at. There's a specific person here. They don't have a. They're not. They're not major arcana. They're not. They're not minor arcana court. They don't have a specific archetype yet. But they are this person in the two of wands. Someone is like looking out at the crossroads, like, shoot, I made a bad bet, or what I bet on, like I again, it was hopeless, but it already came true because with this two of wands, a certain action is secured, and the secure action is again star in the reverse. So you didn't listen to divine, or you followed the wrong blueprint here, and it didn't work out for you. And the whole time someone was like, geez, I hope this works out, I hope this works out. It was like a hopeless situation that ended hopelessly. And now going forward, they're holding this is their world, this hopeless situation. They're looking out at everyone else celebrating, happy. Individual people each have their cups filled. And then there's someone here that's again, they're in the material world, in the real world, they're lying and hiding that the fact that they're taking losses, or they're playing life from a defensive position. They're in survival mode. And meanwhile, everyone else is like, yeah, well, it took some risks and it didn't all pay off, but this is definitely like, it was way better though. I'm happy. People are celebrating and they're like, shoot, what do I do? Now, in this dynamic somewhere, dang, that's wild. Someone took a bet they lost. Oh, okay. Here we go. 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 And that's what I'm saying, where it changes all the time. And I don't know, maybe it's well, it's saying this person. No, there's still. It was all a dream. Okay, so this person, and they're coming out as, and this is why I told you, me, I'm a different type of reader. I've gotten a little more. I just know tarot don't work like that, right? It can't all be the same thing. We did a reading where we separated all the energies in your energy, and it was about six of them. One person that's from way, 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 way back in the past that you knew from way long ago, they seem to have exited the chat, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But the main people, we have that person we know. Someone's in some type of again, and I can't remember who I was talking to. I think it was Cosmos. I was like, again, they could be corporate America. They could be in a corporate American mafia family or whatever that looks like, right? Or a very serious religious mafioso corporate. Again, this person, whatever that thing is, it controls whatever this person does, right? Their job or whatever that is. And then you have another person who operates in a sort of a framework because they're part of a very powerful family that's expecting them to bring home a very powerful person that they can add to the family tree. And then you have another person who basically had their life wrecked. Again, their brain rocked by spell work. There was a lot of like black magic and illusionary tactics and lies and deceit and hidden stolen money, and like someone's life was like literally torpedoed by someone. They have kids with the person. This is the third person. Now, this is them, right? And So I don't know where the other two people are. They're in your energy too, and it's like a mad race to get to you. Now the thing about this is you say, I don't like this person or I don't like that person. Again, whenever all this comes to you, you're in a place of contemplation of all of this, right? You don't look at these people as like you just want to throw them away. You actually consider them. So I don't know what that's going to mean, but I'm telling you, this person already has kids. And whoever this other person is that's feeling like they're in lack, is the person again that most likely tried to mess with this person. They took a bad bet. They lost. Like they thought that controlling this person and destroying their life would be the path to victory, and now they're on the outside. And again, they're in survival mode. Meanwhile, this person is with the kids. They have a little bit of a bag. They're not rich, but they got things under control. It looks like. And they're over there with their kids and they're having a good time. And now this person, like I said, they're watching you and they want to come towards you. Now you're gonna say no. They need to stay over there with their baby daddy or their baby mommy. No, 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 no. All I can tell you is at the point when this enters your energy, because it's the same divine energy, it's different timelines, it comes in at different times for different people in different ways or whatever. When this specific person comes towards you, like I said, I can tell that you don't, everything you're saying now, it's not true because you consider this person. You don't judge them. You just look at them as a person and it's like, is this person caring? And like, are they a good person? Right? Who cares about their situation, right? Because you understand. I'm not saying you want to be with this person and raise their children, but you don't look at that as a deal breaker. You just look at them and you contemplate if this will work for you. So they're coming out now as like, oh, it's gonna work. I don't do that here. That doesn't mean they're your soulmate and they're your twin flame because you guys are the king and the queen of cups. And I don't know, I'm not trying to be like I'm going against the whole YouTube, but again, I just don't read like that, and it's not been my experience. If you really break the energies down, every King of Cups is not that. Sometimes it's the same person in different readings. Sometimes it's a different person. I find there's not enough like specifically breaking the energies down. It's just like at any time in any reading, this was always counterparts, or these two are always. You're gonna marry this person. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful. Now hold on now, because like I said, I see, and it's geez, I guess I'm just gonna say it's like they would say like this person has a like another family, but it's like no, 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 don't just graze over that. Like let's see specifics. And I'm telling you, they were abused by a person, and they got out of that. And this person now, this is not the Nine of Swords, but again, whoever's in this Two of Wands, it is in the Nine of Swords. They're not happy about what's going on. Now, them and their kids are living okay, and again, they're not like rushing towards you. They're still either healing or recovering or whatever that looks like. So again, you have a person that you're going to consider and just see if they're a good person. And again, they're thinking about the Four of Wands, the wedding reception energy in their minds that you are soulmates. You guys are twin flames, but the broader picture doesn't say that. And I'm just trying to say another reader might have told you because of this Ten of Cups, this King of Cups, this Queen of Cups, and this Four of Wands. Especially with the lovers in the reverse, because they would have told you like, oh, you're looking for love and it's not working out or whatever, and then oh look, oh, Ten of Pentacles. Oh, look, your counterparts here with the Ten of Cups, King of Cups. Oh, for sure, you're gonna have a happy family with this person. And oh, it's almost a wedding reception. You guys could probably get married. And like, yes, but will you accept all this other stuff going on in their energy? Now, I'm trying to tell you that not that you accept it, but you consider this person without judging them for all of this. And if for you specifically, if this is not a person that works for you, you're not gonna choose them. For some of you, you're gonna choose yourself. You're not gonna choose anyone. But this person here, you consider them, you give them a fair shot or whatever that looks like. You don't just say because of this in your energy, look, it's a deal breaker, I'm not. You actually like this person. There is compatibility. They are a nice person. They are actually a Queen of Cups and they're very compatible with you. But what I'm trying to tell you is a normal reader would have just told you that. I'm trying to tell you again, just all this other stuff. You're gonna have to make a decision. The point is, you make a decision. You don't just say no, 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 I don't want to. No, you talk to a person. There could be any level of correspondence with you and a person for any elapsed period of time, and at a certain point, you make a decision to either accept or not accept this person. But you don't just be like the way I'm telling it to you now. If some of you are thinking like, oh hell no, I would never. It's like don't be so sure because you don't treat this person. You don't treat this person mean or anything like that. You listen to them and you, if anything, let them down easy. And geez, because I think this came out in the members. I don't know if it was there. I can't lie to them, members. If you're here, I'm not gonna give up all the stuff we did in the reading, which was spectacular, by the way. I had to tell Instagram I did a thing, not specifically what, but I had to say something. But things get weird with you and this person a little bit in the sense that one of their children may be the one to contact you, right? This came out in the members. I'm not gonna give say everything, but this did come out, and some of you guys will remember. It's either this person turns their volume down and they come to you as like a they're coming out as the Page of Wands because again they are the Queen of Cups, but they're gonna defer to you. You know, Dusma, you have all the power here. I don't want to. Again, I have all this going on. They think you could easily say, "Get out of here with your situation." They don't know that you're gonna right. But in some cases, like I said, this person's sitting down, healed, and like their child thinks you're healed because I don't know how this person's child knows you, but they're like, you're healed enough. You should be talking to the collective now. And it's like again, and Page of Wands. I think did they come out as the Page of Swords in the other one? Like they had the information that they wanted to get. Some I think it was the Page of Swords, but here it's like the Page of Wands, the Fool, and they want to go like whatever this was. If there's a problem between you and this person or whatever, this person wants to get over that, or like I said, someone wants to impale like whatever the problem is. If someone wants to go straight through it and tell you this or like see if you have this offer for this Queen of Cups. So it could even for some of you happen in a weird way where someone texts you or calls you and you're like, what is this person? And when you answer the phone or the message, you come to realize that it's someone speaking on their behalf that's trying to get you guys together, right? This Four of Wands could be a manifestation of this Page of Wands and even Page of Wands one wand like this could be something that this person like doesn't want them to do like they know it would start up like why did you do that like but they want to do it anyway they want to push this person toward they want to make this Queen of Cups the Fool they want to push them toward off the cliff towards you and they feel like it's divinely guided and that this person is being too caught up in their existential thoughts to make the move so that could also be a thing here and I feel like that's why this person's coming out we did it in the members I feel like that's why it's coming out now again in the public because maybe it's something that's in all of our energy that we need to know about and again, there is here is that minor arcana court angry person. This is the Two of Wands person. That's like they're way in the background. Like I said, they did something else and put themselves in a lower frequency or in a lower. They're in a lower dimension, not where this person is. So even with that, this person doesn't have direct. It's like even with this Two of Wands, the world. Like I don't know if they even know where this person lives. It's a very high possibility, and it's crazy that like this person could not even live that far from them, but they could think this person moved far away and not know where they are. And this person could be like hiding in the backyard, or not the backyard, but like like a few streets away or like one neighborhood away, and they think this person moved all the way across town. And so they're searching in all these places the person would never be, and they never would think to search that they live in the same like district or whatever. They just moved around or whatever that looks like. Could even be something like that. But yeah, so I guess this is just like well, I mean, the way I had to give it to you was like a warning. Again, I told you I don't really do like all the love things and the soulmates. And don't get me wrong, it is a thing, but I just find with tarot, it would be the amount of readings I see that go like that. It seems impossible that they could all just be soulmates and like not different people, always a specific person. But again, when I read your energy, it's like it clearly is different people. And now that we've got them separated, again, now I can see that this is not that framework person. This is not that person with the mafia family. This is a person that again has the family with them. They've had kids with someone. They have some issues, and like I said, either they eventually come towards you as this Page of Wands, but it did come out in the members, and I am seeing it here. So I'm gonna let you know that again, someone you could get a message from someone that's it's gonna be their kid or something like that, their teenager or something, or young adult child, right? Depending on whatever. But yeah, coming towards you. Uh, So what do we say? Your life is the empire. Yeah, go to work. That's the main thing for you. You're in the correct frequency. Go to work. Keep going to work. Keep going, staying on this. Keeps coming back to like what we always said. Don't get out your throne now. Don't get out your chair now. You're headed for a major spiritual breakthrough too, and it could look many different ways for you guys. I don't know. Everyone's doing different things. You know what I mean? Some of you're coming back into the men's basketball league and you're about to kill them in this new season. Like you're good now, but it's like the season just ended, so you're gonna spend the summer like balling and like it's like different things are happening because like, there's an energy of like things you used to do coming back into your energy and you being able to do them differently or better or like something like that, right? So I'm just saying as a broader framework, it's like you're going to be getting a lot of blessings and a lot of different things coming towards you, moving very fast. You're in the optimal energy. It's going to start to show. You're going to start to change a lot of people's minds. And in this one, you have that person coming towards you. So, I mean, I would say career, job, like whatever it is you do, or once again, if health is your thing, it's clear you love you love yourself. You take care of yourself. You love yourself. So it's working. And again, there could be that too, because something about like the way you look, the silhouette. If you're standing in like a lit corridor, like a dimly lit corridor, like the way you look from afar, it's like damn or something like that, right? Male or female, no gender zero. There's something about like you take care of yourself or you love yourself. You'd have to look like that, right? Something like that. You smile and like you smile like you mean it, like you smile like you want a person to smile back at you. Like like shake my hand, like my hand's not out. Like for someone's got to shake your hand, it's like that. You smile at someone like you expect them to smile back at you. Like yeah, like full, like you're engaged in this happiness for real. Okay. um, I don't want to stay on it too much, but just for kicks. So if this person's here and we can see that that's what they want. Okay. You know what? First, let's with this deck, no, with this other one, right? Yeah, let's clarify a little bit of this. And then we're just going to take a look at those other two people that are supposed to be in your energy. We're not going to turn this into a love reading. But if we can see clearly what this person wants, and like I said, each of these people, or if, let's say two of them just go full on coward and one person comes towards you, whoever actually comes in, you consider that person. That's what I'll say. The person with the family issues, the person within the mafia, or this person that has children from a previous marriage or relationship or whatever. What I'm trying to tell you is no matter how you feel now, like I don't need no one, I'm never, or no, 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 it doesn't say that you do that. You're lying to yourself or me right now. You consider everyone equally and you make the best decision for you. I don't know what that looks like. I can't tell you what decision you make. It's not showing me that. But this is how you react to everything. It's not in the way you're saying now, like where you're just like, listen. You're like, oh my god, I haven't seen you so long. All right. Well, I kept telling you to. What does that look like? You see? You see? Oh well, this person's like, well, okay. This is really okay. So we're in the mind of this person, or again, in the realm of them and their children or their child. But when I said go to work, right? Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands in the reverse. Again, don't no, like going out there doing all this other stuff, whatever, fast moving quickly towards whatever this energy is. Go to work. And this is like not like I don't mean like oh slave yourself in your 9 to 5, make sure you save all your money because I don't mean like that. You know what I mean? Like again, handle your business in the empire. Seems like you're already doing that. Eight of Pentacles, perfect. That is the work card. And it seems like again you've done a lot more work in this area than you may realize. This may be the reason why again you can understand that every day you're waking up to like every your whole life is a blessing. Like this, I'm trying to tell you. Like you gotta see those things. Like I said, even the laughter, the everything, the smell of that morning coffee in the morning. Again, be happy that you have a coffee maker. Remember, they're blowing people up out there, man. It's like we live in a world that is very terrible. And it's like again, you don't want to always think about these things existentially, right? To be like in that sort of freedom fighter depressive state of mind, but you want to give thanks for again as many of the little blessings as you can, as many as you can. I'm telling you, they're all pentacles for you, and they all add up to that big cycle, that big pentacle turning on the macro. You have to see it like this, right? Because even if you don't, that's what's happening. But again, it would behoove you to see it like this because it's very important. Not everything is a paycheck or again the lumber to build the house or sometimes it's again your kids saying, mommy, daddy, I love you. Again, I told you the woman, she had the pizza and she's like, oh, I'm a bad mom because we had the pizza. And the kid was like, what? You're an amazing mom. Say it. And it's like, yo, you never know what it's gonna be. Take those ones too. They're meant to build you up. These are riches that you need also, right? Not to mention, I told you, where I'm concerned, every day I just pray that it's cold hard cash in the bag too. Also, this is the Eight of Pentacles again, an extra 8,800, an extra $80, whatever it is, it could help, right? It could help. So I'm just hoping that it's also something, 800,000, 8 million, whatever. Cold hard cash in the bag. Hope that on the larger scale, somewhere it's in your timeline, right? It comes into your awareness. But I'm just saying that there are also other things too. So don't like just take all those things for granted. And that's what I mean when I say go to work on those things, like Oh, I love you, mommy, I love you, daddy. It's like, oh, I love you too. It's like make a big deal out of it. Like again, in their world, it's the biggest thing. They only have like 4 or 5 years of memories, or even like 10 years. Again, they again give them that right. Make a big deal out of it. These are also pentacles for you, opportunities and blessings all up in your empire all day. So go to work. Wow, very powerful message. I like that one. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, boom! I told you. Yo, listen. They're all sad without you over there. This person got away from whatever, and them and their family. And this is just like what this one's going to be about for now. Because and then again, all these people, there are all these different things in your energy. We literally talked about a lot of different things. But like I said, this person's in your energy. They're sad over there without you. They're sad over there without you. We're not going to get to, but that's why that's what's causing this Page of Wands. Whoever this child is, they want to come towards you. This could be the Queen of Cups, right? They're healed, but they're just sad. Again, they're only gonna get so far without you. It's like someone feels like again, this Three of Swords, Five of Cups, and again, there's that Two of Cups is right there. They know that this person misses you or whatever that is, right? They or again, for them, that Two of Cups in the corner could be that Four of Wands that they want to bring in. Because I told you that's the Page of Wands' dream. So if it's not them, how they eventually take action towards you and they're sort of like shy and but they really want to do it, they're gonna do it. Again, they're very sad and heartbroken, or like very like naked and afraid in your presence, almost, right? But like I said, I think you see that and you have mercy on them. Like I said, if you think you're gonna be mean to this person, I have news for you. You really are not gonna be. You won't even be able to be. Not that you're gonna be like make a dumb decision and be like, oh, I must take care of this person, and like overgive and like bust yourself open for this person. But you're really not gonna like push them to the floor. Like you're really not gonna like try to step on them. You're definitely not. Especially if they start telling you about some of the things they've been through. Trust me, you're not gonna want to do that. It's not even who you are. I think we're done here. I think we're done. I think we're finished here. I think we're done because I want to ask the Queen of Cups one question. Do you know what came out? The King of Cups right away. And I get it. It would have made sense if because we used a lot of cards, right? But in that last deck, I only used 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 cards. That's not a lot. 14 of 78. In the new deck, the literal fifth card that comes out is the King of Cups on the Queen of Cups. Like I just told you, this person, from their perspective, your counterparts. It doesn't mean your soulmates, right? Just because the energy said that, that's not what spirit is saying. But from this person's perspective, again, they want that. I feel more than ever. They want that wedding reception with you. I tell you no lies. I couldn't lie to you if I wanted to. The energy says the same thing, and I feel like again, switching decks. Everything I was thinking in my mind going forward in this reading over the last 5 minutes, I feel like again we're right here. And like I said, over the King of Cups, what you don't see on the bottom of the deck, look what comes out: the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Three of Swords, Five of Cups, Page of like this. People know that this person is going through this, and it's like they feel you're the cure. They know you're the cure, and so you're gonna have a decision to make. Okay, I'm not gonna put anything else on the Queen of Cups, and I'm still not gonna say that this is your soulmate or that you're gonna marry this person or again what that looks like. I'm saying there's a very high probability if you go into this timeline that you could be very happy with this person and their children from their previous marriage, whatever that looks like. And again, like I said, you don't. There is a compatibility. You don't hate this person. You see how it could work. So and again, there's no. This is not a deal breaker for you. And whatever situation they're in that they're going to speak to you about, again, whatever this is, it could work between you guys. Okay, everything is good. What you're trying to figure out is like, can you trust this person? Like, are they as genuine as it's like that thing? You're looking at the core of this person's being. Do they value themselves and like this sort of thing? If I move forward with this person, like, because you, and again, I don't know what you're going to choose, but there is that moment of contemplation. I'll say that. And this person wants to set it up, and looks like again somebody wants to. Okay, magician in the reverse on the magician in the reverse. Again, like I said, there's something about again, if you think that this person isn't coming, they're gonna come. Keep fooling yourself. They're coming, and there's something about the person. If it's them or their child that's coming, whoever's gonna make the contact, it's like a problem, or like a lie, or something you think is a lie, or I don't know. But this person's gonna like be like, if they know what it is, or like the thing that's holding this back. Let's say if this child or this person knows what it is, they're gonna just run over that and come towards you anyways, like what it's saying. or something. This person feels like they have to like pay you back for something, for time spent, or like wasting your time or something like that, or somebody feels like that, or you know what I mean, or it's been too much time, like maybe you won't accept them. Like this person, I think they're a little bit afraid of their new situation and how you might react to it. It's something like that. Or and like it's been too much time and like how you would feel about them, or how you would, or like someone thinks it's a dead issue even though they're like really really like hung up on you. And again, like I said, whoever this is in their energy is like, it's not a dead issue, it's not a dead issue. They're like stressing that this person should come towards you. Okay. um and we'll leave that person in their, again, this person's already in survival mode. I'm not gonna exploit them. I want to leave them in their karma. Let's just say someone in their energy that did them bad seems like they're on the outside and they're doing bad. Now it's their turn, but this person's not gonna hurt them. Spirit got planned. Star in the reverse. Divine got plans for them. So now, if all this is happening, and it's very, I mean, we got you, Divine. We see exactly what you're saying. Show me the other two then. Because now I know it's a mad race, and some days he shows one person, some days he shows two. So if this person's here, we see the state of mind, the reality that they wish would render, right? It's a state of mind. It's not in solid stone yet, this, but it's what more than one person wants to be a reality, and it seems like, again, there's all right, just want to see the other two. I was just making sure I didn't miss anything. When this person contacts you, you are gonna think it's like, again, you're gonna have to discern. And I'm not saying you're gonna end up with a person, but you are gonna feel like you're being manipulated. Not so much that you don't, you, because you want to see where this is going. And then when sadness and heartbreak and all these things enter the chat, like I said, someone, I feel like you and someone are at the very least gonna talk again. You see what I'm saying? And you're not gonna be mean to them. I don't see you being mean to them. Everyone's so excited for this to happen. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you're being manipulated. This is like, you think you're being manipulated, so you, it's like if someone tries to put you in some type of like pocket narrative, you paint a pocket narrative around that. Like they trap you, you trap them and step back. They trap them, you put them in that and step back. It's like you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're like trying to make sure that this is not a. You're trying to make sure that this is not a battle with a dark, with a dark practitioner, but it's a page of wands in the upright. It just seems like, again, I'm saying you may not trust this when it comes in, or be like, yo, who is this? I'm like, what? It's me. And it's like, me who? And it's like, it could be like a thing. But it's this person coming in, again, divinely guided. They're actually in the upright. That's why I paused right there, because I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What is this? And I'm like, no, no, no. It's like you and them, but you feel like it can't be trusted. Like you think they're looking at, oh, you think I'm some kind of a come up or something like that. That's what I'm saying. It's like someone owes you or something like that, or like you want to come waste my time or something like that, right? And they're like, no, no, no. And then you realize something could be serious. And you still think it's some kind of manipulation, but I feel like if you talk to somebody else, the person on the other side, it's like it's different. That interaction is different. They're telling you about the pain and the successes. They're telling you about the up and down that their stock has been going. Things were like this, they went down, and they went up, and then they sort of stabilized in the middle now. And it's like all of that. It could bring you and a person together, like I said, in even if anything as friends. But I don't see anger, meanness, or whatever that is. Okay, so before we go, I just want to see. Okay, show us the other two. That's what I was looking at. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked because. Mm, 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 mm. So it seems like for now, it looks like this person's in the lead of the race. This person that has to bring home the suitors, or this person that's in the framework, they're falling victim to, again, they're being, somebody has them in a false reality and they're believing it. And this other person is being forced. This person in the mafia is being forced to do what the mafia says. They're having some kind of celebration. They're being forced to like it. Three of Cups and Emperor in the reverse. Three of Cups, three of Pentacles in the reverse. Like they're being forced to enjoy this collaboration. They don't like it. They're having food and drinks, and I don't know if they don't like the food, or I don't know what that is. It looks like they don't like the food. The drinks are cool. Like they're probably, someone's like, I'm just gonna get messed up here. I'm not gonna eat much. And like, yeah, I'm gonna get messed up and just like socialize with the people that I socialize with, and like not everyone. It's like it's a weird atmosphere they're in, but they're being controlled. Again, Emperor in the reverse. They got to do what they're told. This other person again, they're falling victim to. Yeah, you're annoyed by what I'm saying right now. Yeah, tell the other story. This one sucks. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I'll just break it down a little bit. We're not gonna get too deep into it. I just want to get like a broader view of like what's actually, like I said, it's not a love reading. So let's going on around you in the real world, and why you should stay focused on yourself until these things come into your life, because look at all the crap people deal with. Jeez Louise. Oh boy, two at a time. Someone is okay. Okay, we'll do this person first, and then we'll do the mafia. We'll do mafia after. So this person here, that's expected to bring a certain kind of suitor home, right? They're working within the framework of that their family has laid out for them. They're getting communication. Oh, oh boy. Okay, wait a minute. No, they're getting bombarded. They had to block someone from manipulating them. They did fall victim to it though. They did. They were in it. They were in it. But now the person doing the manipulating is blocked and has to accept it. But they're Eight of Wands, Four Swords. They are blowing up this person, like they're saying them like all kinds of nasty messages. Oh boy. Again, I know a little bit about what this is about. I mean, in my own world, and not to say that it's something that's affecting me personally, but it's something that I'm witnessing happen, and like I know at least one energy. Like this, I could believe that this is happening. I can, it so easily, because it's so easily. I won't get into it. It's not my business. But someone is like blowing up someone's phone. All the messages look like they're going to green though. They're like blowing up the old number or whatever. They've already been blocked or cut off. And they're going crazy. And they feel like in some sense, they're like this person, you know what I'm saying is, again, these are two people again that are the same exact energy. Holy crap! Because this person, whoever, again, the mafia person, you see how there's like a person, a mechanism of control in their. This one, the magician in the reverse. This one, the emperor in the reverse. Like I said, same divine energy manifesting for people in different ways, right? Now, the person that's been doing the black magic here, though, they're like, "Why, God? Why?" Or like something like, "Let this." I don't want to curse. Let this person answer their phone. It's like this should work. This is like, oh, what? Yo, this person's getting they're finished. They're finished. Well, because magician in the reverse, right? So this person is clapping the wands into a force field, let's say, right? This whoever they're trying to get to, they're behind a wall, they're protected, right? And this is like even in the physical world, they can't go towards this person. But this is like nine of wands. All the all the spell work they put on a person backfired on them big time. Kaboom! Like big time kaboom. This is like with the faces, like in Looney Tunes, with the faces all black and the hair is all pulled back. It's like that. First backfire. This person winds up the spell work again. They get hit by nine wands. They wind up eight wands. And this is like a spell of the mouth, because Four of Swords in the reverse, this is like overdoing it. This is like from the top of the mountain yelling the spell work down on this person and then praying to God, like, why isn't it working? This always works. So that's going to backfire. That's like going to go up into the sky and come right back down on them. Whatever this person is like texting into the phone, they could be making threats and like going crazy. It's like heaven is hearing them and they're losing. Every word they say is a case lost in heaven. When I see you, I'm gonna key up your car. I'm gonna beat up your friend. I'm gonna show up to your work. All of these are cases they're losing in heaven one after another very quickly. As they say these things or leave these messages, it's like heaven's like boom, 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 boom. And then this is will be a backfire that they experience in the Four of Swords. This will come as an over a gift that heaven gives too much of, right? In the form of it's gonna have something to do with like a positive action they take all the time that seems to be like business as usual is going to randomly backfire on them now because of this. It's not going to, this is not going to be the backfire moment. Right now, they're losing case after case after case after case after case and just piling, 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 piling. When they're done and some time passes, a few seconds later in divine timing, this person like goes to, I don't know, like let's say cash in their, because Four of Pentacles here, right? So they go to do something and it's not gonna work. And it's gonna be very important that they make this cash or cash deposit or this material, this thing in the present, in the material world that's blocked from them. It's going to be very important at the time when they need it and they won't be able to access it or get it or something, and it's going to be another backfire, and the result of that will be because they set on did all of this, it will seemingly have nothing to do with each other. Oh shoot, did I just go on a crazy, I don't even, ooh, so okay, yeah, sorry. That was the person that's manipulating the person in the framework, so they're blocking someone like that. Sorry. I was like, what evil doer am I seeing? And I'm like, oh yeah. So there's someone like that around this person that they don't mess with, a complete psycho. They're blowing up this person's phone to get them back, and it's not working. And because they did all the blowing up, they're gonna suffer some other material loss that will seemingly come out of nowhere. And they can't reach this person, go to their house, or anything. All they can do is yell into this green bubble echo chamber and leave voicemails that go to a number that no longer exists or whatever that looks like. And they're praying to God because they're like, this is how it always works for me. Is like I always win is the thing, and like I don't know. That's like the mentality, and it's gonna backfire. And then okay, but why? No, and that can't just be or because you say that. Oh, well, now I'm gonna come towards collective. You say that because Fool came out, right? But we know better. Okay, so they're actually making plans to come towards you, or this is also oh, you freed this person too from or this person's free from the old paradigm. So this is leaving like old friends like with like weak ass mentalities or something. Like again, this is like being around people that like I used to. They're about to be like, oh, I used to hang out with these people. You know, somebody that I used to know. They're taking a leap into that energy that you're in, that superhero energy. Someone wants to be like their best self or all they can be self. They're taking a step towards that. They're also taking a step towards because I did say that you were mirrored. You are one of these fire sign masculines, right? You're one of these king of wands. This person is, and I know I'm an Aries. It's not. Yeah, this could be a person that all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. They're saying that this canon event is key to what eventually makes them come towards you. Or again, this person's calling you now. For some of you, Page, the Fool, King of Wands, Page of Swords. Like someone's going to come in and give you the information. You're sitting back, following your vision, running the empire, building out your life. Again, you're not. You could get up and take action, but why would you have to? Again, everything that you do is so seen and loved. Again, it draws people towards you anyway. You're a spectacle. Again, everybody knows, again, Mr. or Mrs. Local Celebrity. And this is in the environment, the community that you embody amongst your family, friends, coworkers, people that know you. Again, people know exactly who you are, the type of person you are, and again, you stand out. So you don't have to really do anything. A lot of people want to notice you and see you anyway, and even when you're not around, they want to talk about you, but you wouldn't know that, right? I'm just telling you now. Page of Swords. But this person knows that about you, or knows something, or has some secret criteria that again they've memorized, and they want to show up early or at the appointed time when they said they would, or that this could even be that they set in their mind. It's like someone setting an alarm, like oh, I'm gonna come in on June 3rd or June 2nd. excuse me, at like this certain time. You don't. That's what I'm saying. More of like you don't know that, right? But someone like has it made up in their mind. They got the whole like the mission is to be carried out at this time on this day, and they already have the affidavit or whatever that looks like. Um, Again, there's another spellcaster in complete disarray and just literally losing their shit because of whatever this is. Again, what you don't see, which could very well be that magician in the reverse, very reckless right now, doing whatever. This is everything I described to you very much, like yelling into an echo chamber of green bubbles. Definitely, this person could be that, right? It's not really reallying right now. But this person is saying that again, they've decided because of this canon event that they decided they have a place and a time to come and contact you. For some of you, like I said, if this is happening or if it's already happened, you know what I'm talking about. For some of you, you're like again, I can see from before again. The page of Pentacles in reverse, Lovers in reverse. Again, you're like again things you don't know. Maybe it's happening. It's happening around you. You don't see it yet, but their energy is saying that this is one of the major canon events that makes them want to take that leap towards you and explain to you a few things that they feel like you should know or that you would want to know. And lastly, and she goes, and she goes. So this mafia person, jeez Louise, I kind of feel bad for them. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for them. Wait. They're a little bit hostile and it's making people nervous. They can't help it. They're a little bit hostile to this mechanism of control still. They can't help it. Five of Swords, Hangman in reverse, the Hermit. Um, the more they drink, the more they act like this type of person, and they know it. And it's like it's coming out with this Hermit. It's like the more and more they do this, it's coming out of them. It's disrupting the celebration, the food, the dinner. That's why Three Pentacles in the reverse. This is supposed to be like a building exercise. Like we come together, we have a dinner, family conversation, and we're supposed to be building. You're drinking too much, and you're getting rowdy, or you're getting standoffish. Like, why are you trying to snatch all the swords and make people feel bad? And it's like everyone's getting nervous, right? They don't know what's going on. The illumination is not here. We don't understand what's going on, but it's this whatever the person maintaining the control, the emperor in the reverse, they know what's going on. They're looking at this person like they're growling, like, this freaking person again, like. And this is not like, and when I say the mafia, this is not like the traditional mafia, right? They can't whack this person, right? They're part of a family unit that just behaves like, again, the family controls everything they do. There's could be like wealth at the top or whatever this looks like. You have to do whatever these people say. And that's what I mean by the mafia. It's not like, again, if they really had a problem and it was a mafia, they'd excommunicate this person, right? You know what I mean? Like in the movies, like that. But they can't do that here. So this is a person like being disruptive at like the wedding or the family dinner or whatever. And the more and more they drink Three of Cups, and like what seems to them like a celebration, it's like no, you're making everybody nervous. Like they think that this is all just a good time, and they're like trying to convince people like that we all hate it here, and no, it's screwing up the festivities. All they want to do is come see you, dang, in any way that they can. God, but see, this person they're trapped for now. Again, they're not getting that wish. No, they're not. They're not getting that wish. And remember, I told you there was like a person that they want to like smush this person together with like peanut butter and jelly. They want to get like confirmation that it's going well between them and this person, or oh, did you kiss them yet? Did you hug them? They want something, right? And it's like no, and it's like get these back, and they absolutely despise this person, and they think that this person, whoever they are, like again, they have like a checkered past or something. Like, again, this person they slept around, they sleep around, or they treat everyone in the same kind of disgusting way that this person doesn't like, right? Or they flirt too much, or whatever that looks like. Either way, again, we know that they want to get this person together so they can steal all of their power. This is not really them, but it is them because again, they want to call you. All they want to do is message you. But starting in reverse, they can't do that with these all these people around. Plus, they're too well. I mean, maybe someone might one of these nights because this person's drinking a lot. And Hermit Star Reverse, it's like they may do the forbidden thing. Like getting Page of Cups, it's like say anything or at any time, just randomly message like come in, stumble in drunk. I love you. Uh, right. So they could, but I don't know. Star in the reverse, they might not. It's like even though their Hermit is shining that light, it's like it's not going the distance. It's not shining to the point where they can see themselves doing this on the timeline, right? This light, this Hermit, it's only for whatever this is. It doesn't. They're just going to use it to cause a disruption, not to fulfill their dreams or their hopes or their wishes with that star in the reverse. And they're really, they want to be the Page of Cups in the reverse. I mean, sorry, they want to be the Page of Cups upright. Sorry, they want to call you. I think that Emperor in the reverse knows. Yeah, three of see, star in the reverse, three of wands in the reverse, Page of Cups. Like they can't do that. They can't do it. It's the one thing they can't do. They can't make that ship come in. They can't come towards you or make you come towards them with all of this going on. So this person's gonna drink at the family dinner or whatever that is, and then they're gonna act out, and it's gonna annoy and piss off everybody. hmm. As a marker in the road, when you're going through this transformation of again realizing that you can be Spider-Man, you're gonna get that new suit from your mommy, Superman. You're gonna have a beautiful. It's always like a sandwich she makes in that episode, and one of them it was fried chicken or something like that, or one of them spicy chicken sandwiches. But they're gonna make you a little Sammy Sam, show you the suit, and you're gonna get out there and do the things. You're gonna realize like this doesn't stress you out. Like it's no, this is who you are. You're super cool. You're a super being. So around the time when you're doing that, if this hasn't made its way into your reality, or that could be the time when it's making its way into your reality, either way, that's how you'll know. Because, like I said, I'm monitoring how these situations could one day become your love life. And as you can see, it's not just going to be as simple as two cards coming out that correspond with each other, and all of a sudden, ooh, I found the reading where for sure this is the person you marry. And then, even if that were true, me as your reader, again, I could see the specifics. How would that look if they're not in your reality now and I was your reader for the next year? How would that look? I could spend the next year just keep continuously telling you, oh, look, it's your soulmate. Oh, look, it's your twin flame. Oh, look, it's your... and like, I don't believe that. So again, these things are along your pathway, but they all seem to go together. You see how you're not the person that you will be in like 5 years, right? But you can see the pathway again. If you stick this way, again, go to work because you see where you'll be. You are this Ace of Pentacles. If you keep taking advantage of all these happy moments and these cold hard cashes in the bag and all these things, imagine what type of temple you'll build in 5 years, right? So you got to go to work. The rest of this is going to work itself out in the same kind of way. Right now, these people look, they have all these problems, these things they're dealing with. At the time when they come to you, you'll be more successful. You will still know that these situations are developing around you, and you'll have many more adventures probably and meet different people. It doesn't matter. But the main people in your energy right now, that it's like most likely you'll come across a person like this, and the relationship could go the distance, and eventually someone and you, and again, that would take time, right? You wouldn't meet a person today, and then because you heard in a tarot reading that that's going to be your queen, it doesn't automatically make you soulmates wifey that same day. Again, still the time elapse of the three dimension. So I'm just letting you know that this is from my perspective what a real love reading looks like, right? One of these people here, any of these people could be a soulmate for you, and technically they're all twin flames. But look at the mess that not, I'm not saying your real life is a mess, but you're focused on building your life as an empire right now, and look at all the things that all these people are dealing with. And while there is compatibility and you would consider these people and be fair with them, again, you're not judging these situations around them. You actually see the value in these people. And the thing about these people each is, no matter what they're going through, they all see their own value. These are people who, this is not, none of these people are the Queen of Cups in reverse. They're not emotionally depraved. Even that person that went through the racking of spell work, they came out as the Queen of Cups in the upright. Again, they are emotionally complete, and so are you. And that's where the true compatibility will be. Whatever you build out from there, whatever comes out of that, again, this is where your twin flame and soulmate journey begins and where it's going to go. And I told you, if you don't cheat or lie or steal for whatever to a person, they're not going to do that to you because you're all the king and the queen of cups. You're all emotionally sound people. That you've left all of you have left people like that on the timeline back there. Someone's still trying to leave this emperor in the reverse in this mafia family, and they're eventually going to do it. We already know what they want to do. This person here, they're already blocking the person, the magician in the reverse in their life, right? And then this other person, they already got rid of that person. Now it looks like a time of healing, maybe, and this could take time. But don't think these people won't eventually show up in your life at some point, because I'm telling you this now, and it's not the next 5 minutes. So you don't have a soulmate, you don't have a twin flame. Oh, it's been 5 weeks. You keep saying that. It's like, no, this is your whole life. And that's, I'm trying to show you on a deeper level why these things maybe haven't actually showed up yet. It's not that your energies aren't quantum entangled. Look, all of you are. And even if they came to you now, that's what I mean. Like, look at all the things they're dealing with. You wouldn't accept that, right? So this is the way we do love readings here. If it's your first time, and I don't know, like I don't know why I feel like I gotta say that to people because I want to do them, and I feel like they're the most comprehensive readings like this. But again, I'd be doing you a total disservice to tell you that this was your love reading or soulmate reading. But look, this is what is actually going on, and these people are the ones that actually want to come towards you, and these are the problems they're actually encountering. And while it seems silly, like they should just pick up the phone and no, this all these things they're going through in these people's lives are real things. They feel like these people are real obstacles. They feel like they really have to argue with and contend and get them out of their energy and take some time to forget them and make new memories. These are human beings, and all the while when they're doing that, there's no point of you sitting around waiting for love. Go out there and do the work. You're already in a blessed energy. You're in a better energy than any of these people. So you should technically be on your timeline doing what you do. You live a way more fulfilled life than these people because they're all sad about like one of the major themes in their life is they can't do the page of pentacles reverse and the lovers in the reverse the way you can. They can't let it go. They feel like somebody, even if it's not you, eventually has to fill that slot. You already know that you're the soulmate for yourself. You have that thing where you wouldn't, a lot of you, not everyone, some of you have chosen yourself and that's fine, but you, that connection to another person, you wouldn't mind that. And again, being in that type of energy, they're not there yet. They want to fill anyone with the slot because it's like it's getting too late, or again, I need another person, or again, maybe what TV has taught them love is. This could be something because this person here, we already know they're very if you didn't know, framework person is the rom commy soap opera person that we've been seeing all the time. That feels like they've got to get to the season finale and everything's got to be perfect. That's definitely them. But again, maybe someone's vision of what that looks like is skewed. So what I'm really trying to say is I'm just trying to give you an honest view of what's going on. It's not that love is never coming into your life or it's taking a long time, but on a timeline that actually looks like this. Like, you see what I mean? And this is why you can go out there and say, forget about these people. They're taking too long or whatever, and try to meet someone else, whatever. They'll eventually show up in your energy too. But it would be more of the same. Like, how you don't just go from meeting a person to, again, they're going to be your forever person. And then once you have that, you've got to work to maintain it. So you've got to actually really want it. You see what I'm saying? Don't buy that house you don't want to live in it for like 10 years or whatever that looks like. You see what I'm saying? Don't buy that car you don't like. Even you don't even like driving it the first day. You know what I mean? So you got to add these things to your energy in time and in the right way. I hope I'm not like, again, I'm trying to give you guys the the most honest reading in that area that I can give you because I feel like it's the most important, and it's often the one area I feel that is the most misrepresented, and it sends people on these like crazy, like, again, it's not realistic. Even if that was the truth, like, you now you see what I mean, and these people have already been outlined. We know from past readings that they're definitely compatible with you in your energy, and again, eventually you guys timelines converge one way or another. And again, you're not mean to anyone. You meet all these people, listen to them, assess them honestly, and make a choice between somebody, right? All the while when you're doing this and you're like rising on your own, you're complete already on your own. If you didn't know, I can't stress this enough, the soulmate, the person you're looking for, you already found them. It's you, right? Whatever anything else you do outside of that is just a bonus. It's just to make it better, some icing on the top, right? So don't sell yourself short in all that you're doing. And don't forget, every pentacle is not a dollar bill or materials, again, for resources or sustenance. Some of it, again, it's a kind word, it's a smile, it's the person holding the door for you or something like that, right? Intake all of this. It's very important. And once again, you're the only person that even sees things like that as a blessing. People overlook that. They don't think, again, they're waiting for the money, the big lottery, and it's not that all the time. I'm not saying those things aren't along the pathway, but you got to acknowledge the small blessings too, right, in order to receive the big ones. And I feel like you see that. It's also a definite unique trait about you. So yeah, that's what I had for you today. And that was Natty trying to be as real as I can be about everything that's going on in your energy from where I can see it. With that big bird's eye view, first part of the reading to where we are now and how clearly we can see the difference between the three people in your energy that are clearly in love with you. Like, them not being with you is a problem, and there's people trying to stop it, and whatever that looks like. People along your pathway that could be very healthy for you. I'm just trying to give you the most comprehensive and honest assessment. Anyway, that's what I got. That's the end of the reading for today. Yeah. Definitely unique. It's kind of late, but it's definitely Go Collective Go. And you go, and we on go, we on go, we on go, we on go. Definitely, definitely. So again, I hope that was. I mean, again, torches in the dark, more clarity. This journey is a step by step one. I'll say it. I said it once. I'll say it again. And again, you are that good. You are that good. I was like, are you that good? You're like, bitch. I am the true magician behind the curtain. You should know. This is one of the pocket realities that you hold in your hand. You can go here, but you don't live here. You're not tethered to this. I like that. I really like that part. And then right under that was the sun. It's like exact proof. Oh, sorry. Like this is your reality. You got both of these in your. You got both of these in your hand. And that's what I was saying about being, going to the timelines and getting the things and bringing them back to your highest timeline and rejecting the things that don't serve. And then like in the main reality where you are, you have everything. And if you self actualize yourself to the highest timeline, again, just like quantum physics, if you're the qubit that solves, all the other qubits solve in the same way. So all the other versions of you across the fourth dimension, again, reach the fifth dimensional you. You become self-actualized. You're just one being across all timelines, basically doing the same thing. The highest and best that you can do in the lowest timelines and in the highest ones. So you kind of have, again, that light and that dark. You can go between the negative and the positive. But I feel like again, you're here. Or again, it's even beyond that because these are realms that you can enter at will. You can go down there and to where the negaverse is, and again, you can cause towers, or you can cause towers to happen so that things you can get opportunities or whatever that looks like. You're in control either way. So don't sell yourself short. Keep doing the work. Keep showing up for yourself. That's what I mean by like go to work every day. Go to work. Keep showing up for yourself in the world the way you are. Maintain your frequency. You're radiating at a very, very high frequency. And it's again literally pulling everything towards you. Even if you can't, but remember, in divine timing, it's all seconds away. So in terms of the universe, it's like no, at a very alarming rate. Very quickly, things are gonna start to change rapidly for you. If you haven't already begun to receive evidence of this in the present. So yeah, that's truly what I got. You're welcome. Red Jasper. Thunder Beast. I like that. Paul Welch. Sunshine Hansel. TMC Douglas. Coach Unique. Colin O'Toole. Oasis. Who in the chat likes to think about love but still don't want to fall in love? And only because I know you, actually, bro. For you, like, you're the literal definition of like turning around and that tower, that lovers in the tower is gonna be the first thing at your doorstep. That I could totally see. For those of you who don't know, my brother is actually in here. Oasis is actually in here, and I know Oasis in real life. And if I didn't need more evidence that yes, that it could more than possibly be true. He's literally the definition of like, I don't need that. Turn around and meet a new person. Like I've watched this happen throughout the course of his life constantly. So yeah, if you're in there Oasis and you're thinking that you think you got away, like now I can really believe that that's you. Yeah, Tower of the Lovers. Uh-oh. Who's that at my door? Oh my gosh. Viper. Ooh. Oh, that's all you came to say and then you left? Oh, that was weak, buddy. Oh. Oh, Sunshine, you and Oasis's friends? Okay, I see. I see what's going on. Somebody. Oh, well, I don't know who this person is. They're like some loser. Oh, yeah, there's some loser. Oh. Really, Lala? I don't know. That would be like one more thing we have in common. Let me find out you have a friend named Oasis or something like that. I'm gonna do a backflip. Okay, you still up in here. Oh, what's up, Royal? Yeah, no. And again, I can say this because nobody like actually knows you, but yeah, he's literally the definition of that. Like the lovers, the tower, the lovers again. I've seen it so many times. Literally one of these people that doesn't have to do anything. It is just like, oh, where are you from? Oh my god, it's like this guy. I my gosh. This is lit. Uh oh, is that titanium? Roll with I'm not good with names. But I see you there. Oh yeah, Royal. I mean, he totally made my day the other day. Definitely. Hope you're having a blessed one. Okay, you guys. Now he's gonna go. Well, shoot. At least have a sandwich or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some things and relax, wind it down. This was my second live for the day, and it felt great. I won't lie. So again, you guys already know. First of all, pray it up, take it back to the divine, your spirit team. This is the first thing. Early in the morning, and again, if you can, once more at night. And once again, if you're not used to praying or you don't think prayer is a thing, or it doesn't even have to be like one of these like, oh Father, hallowed. Maybe you don't know how to pray like that. Again, just be like, thank you. It was a blessed day. Nothing bad happened. Thank you. Bless, and hopefully tomorrow's gonna be another beautiful and blessed day. Like let's get it. Amen. Whatever. It could be something as simple as that. The main thing that they don't want to tell you, these people in these high religions are gonna tell you it's the wrong way to pray. And the main thing is no one taps in. Even these people who say they're religious, they don't pray every day. They don't, or a lot of them don't. Is what I'm trying to say. It's all a facade. And Divine is there by the phone waiting and gets very few calls. So even if you just call a little bit or gratitude, exactly something just thankful for the day. Nothing happened to you. Bless. Go to sleep. Be blessed. And in the morning, be like, all right, let's pray. Nothing happens to me. You know what? Don't let anything bad happen to anyone. And even if because things are gonna happen. Even if it's not like it doesn't work for everyone in the world, put the vibe out there. Just say a prayer. That's like the main thing. Divine's there by the phone all the time, waiting. You're away at school. Like call your parents. Let them know you're okay. Just do a one time. And that's the main thing. People like they don't get it. They think there's some the religion is holding all the keys. You have to go to the church and if you don't do no. You don't have to go up there and scream and catch Holy Ghost and whatever. Before you go to sleep, when it's just you and God, be thankful that you're there and the people around you are safe. Just even that. Do that for a month straight and come back and tell me that your life hasn't begun to change in ways that you can't even understand. I'm again, I don't make promises. I give you my word. This is a thing. So take it back, pray it up, make sure it goes for you. And like I said, I'm just trying to be as honest as possible. It's not necessarily the next 5 minutes. For some of you, it is. Oasis, I'm looking at you. But it could be again larger scales on the macro, the micro, the medium. Again, let it all happen, and just like again, there are more blessings than you think. Don't just wait for the dollar bill or the lumber, the materials, or whatever that looks like. Again, those kind words, the smile, like everything, a beautiful sunny day, whatever that is, a day where you encountered no problems. It seemed like nothing out of the extraordinary happened. That's blessed. Go home, eat your favorite meal, watch your favorite show, and just again pray it up. Be just notice the things in your real world that are also blessings that aren't like someone giving you a present or a gift or again some in some way like paying homage to you. There are so many things around you, so take it all back to your spirit team, pray it up, make sure it's all for you. Man, Natty loves you. And I'm probably gonna sleep in tomorrow, you guys, so I don't know when I'll appear, but I will at some point. And yeah, you guys be safe, go be great. Right, Jasper, Hansel, Lala, Sunny, mm, TC McDuh. I do love that name though. Roll with titanium. It sounds like it says roll with titanium. I mean, are we just hard as F? Pause, because I like it. Iron Man, gold titanium. I like it. Paul Welch, Tim C. Doug, Jasper. I know. I just saw. There you are, Royale. My girl Royal. Oasis. Hi, Hip Nguyen. Oasis, Jasper, Sunny, Thunder Beast. Everybody, the whole gang. Hansel's there again. Who else is up in here? Colin O'Toole. Anyway, you guys already know I love you. And Hattie loves you guys. Big shout out for everybody. Again, go be great. I'll see you again.